At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized, so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 350 plus programs at asuonline.asu.edu. With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet.
Gunsmoke. The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Drama on this Friday with episodes of Presenting Charles Boyer, starring, of all people, Charles Boyer. The Adventures of Sam Spade, starring Howard Duff. Theater of Romance. We'll have an episode of Dr. Christian, starring Gene Hersholdt, and The Challenge of the Yukon. That's all straight ahead on this Friday. This is the 18th day of July. The 199th day of the year, 166 days left in 2025. A great fire that ultimately destroyed most of Rome on this date in 64 AD, BC. Yes, that would be 64 BC. Emperor Nero blamed it on Christians and began the first Roman persecution of them. The first volume of Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf published on this date in 1925. In 1947, President Truman signed the Presidential Succession Act into law, which placed the Speaker of the House and the Senate President pro tem next in line of succession after the Vice President. In 1976, 14-year-old Romanian gymnast Nadia Comaneci earned the first perfect score, a 10, at the Olympics, went on to score 6 more 10s and won 3 gold medals. It was on this date in 1969, after a party on Chappaquiddick Island, Senator Ted Kennedy from Massachusetts drove an Oldsmobile off a wooden bridge into a tide-swept pond, and his passenger, Mary Jo Kopechne, died. The next day, Edgartown, Massachusetts Police Chief Dominic Arena described what he believed happened when Kennedy reached the bridge.
I'm only assuming that he was unable to stop the vehicle during the hours of darkness, I believe, and as a result went off the end of the side of the bridge. The car overturned in the air, evidently, because it was found on its back in the water.
And then this statement from Senator Kennedy.
At the inquest, I responded as completely and as truthfully as I could to the questions that were put to me by the judge as well as the district attorney. It's my own personal view that the inferences and ultimate conclusions are not satisfactory, and I reject those. This is now made public, and as it should be, and the ultimate decision will be with the public, as it should be.
Kennedy pled guilty to a charge of leaving the scene of a crash causing personal injury. He received a 2-month suspended jail sentence. A shakeup on this date in 1979 in the cabinet of President Carter.
After a long and very careful assessment, I have made some major changes in my cabinet. Secondly, these changes are all constructive, and the transition from one leader to another in each case will be orderly and properly conducted. Third, I do not expect any further resignations from the cabinet other than those that have already been made. There are a few vacancies which I will fill without delay. Fourth, I want to express my thanks to those who have served and who will now be leaving. And fifth, I need the full support of the American people in the future. I am well pleased with all the changes that have been made.
Now, among those shown the door, Secretary of Treasury Michael Blumenthal, Attorney General Griffin Bell, Secretary of Commerce Juanita Krebs, and Secretary of Health, Education, and Welfare Joseph Califano. Time magazine referred to the incident as Carter's Great Purge. It was on this date in 1984 a gunman walked into a McDonald's in San Ysidro, California, and killed 21 people before police shot him dead.
His first words were, "Everybody get down on the floor or I'll kill somebody." And he, at that time, they all complied and did what they were told. He killed them anyway. And he killed them anyway.
Police Lieutenant Paul Ibarrando reconstructing the massacre in San Ysidro on this date in 1984. Rebecca Schaefer shot by a crazed fan on this date in 1989, prompting California to pass America's first anti-stalking law. In 1990, they passed that law. Government of Detroit, up to $20 billion in debt, filed the largest municipal bankruptcy in history on this date in 2013.
We have 18 to $19 billion in debt and no funding mechanism for it. So this is a question of necessity.
Emergency financial advisor Kevin Orr, the city's finances ravaged, its neighborhoods hollowed out by a long, slow decline in population and automobile manufacturing. Again, manufacturing leaves the U.S., it leaves empty factories and jobless people who go where they can find jobs. And it was on this date in 2016, 9 years ago today, future First Lady Melania Trump delivered a speech at the Republican National Convention.
You work hard for what you want in life. That your word is your bond.
You work hard for what you want in life. That your word is your bond.
Critics pointing out, as that clip did, the speech sounding very much like Michelle Obama's convention speech 8 years earlier. Among those passing away on this date in history, Naval Commander John Paul Jones, novelist Jane Austen, rock singer, guitarist Bobby Fuller, I Fought the Law and the Law Won, also Adrian Cronauer, Good Morning Vietnam, and a year ago today we lost both politician, political commentator I should say, TV and radio host Lou Dobbs, and the delightful Bob Newhart.
Honey. Honey, wake up. You won't believe the dream I just had. What? But don't you want to hear about it?
All right, Bob. What is it?
I was an innkeeper in this crazy little town in Vermont.
I'm happy for you. Good night.
Nothing made sense in this place. I mean, the maid was an heiress. Her husband talked in alliteration. The handyman kept missing the point of things. And then there were these 3 woodsmen, but only one of them talked.
That settles it. No more Japanese food before you go to bed.
And I was married to this beautiful blonde.
Go back to sleep, Bob.
Good night, Ellen.
What do you mean, beautiful blonde?
Go to sleep, Emily. You know, you really should wear more sweaters.
The final scene of Newhart. Bob Newhart's second, he did a lot of TV shows, But that was his second really successful situation comedy. It had run for 8 years. And that was the final scene, featuring Suzanne Pleshette from his earlier show from 1972 to 1978. And then they said they snuck her onto the set. No, they snuck her into the studio. Nobody knew Pleshette was there. And it was a wonderful conclusion to the series. We lost Bob Newhart a year ago, which was far too soon. Okay, birthdays on this date include another delightful comedian, Red Skelton.
I was out at the San Francisco World Fair. Oh, I had a lot of fun out there. Only thing, it was cold. In fact, the weather was so cold, well, they were serving hot dogs with mustard-colored sweaters. Sally Rand walked up to one of her girls and she says, "Listen, if you want to stay in this nude ranch, you'll have to take off those blue tights." The girl says, "Oh, they're not blue tights. I'm cold." Boy, is that fairground big. No kidding. I walked around so much, when I got through, my socks looked like spat. Yeah, what happened to that gag?
From his radio program Avalon Time, Red Skelton, born on this date, along with Chill Wills, Hume Cronin, husband of Jessica Tandy, remember him from Cocoon, also astronaut John Glenn, also a politician, singer Screamin' Jay Hawkins, and guitarist and singer Lonnie Mack, all born on this date in history, who have left this mortal coil.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Mr. Barbra Streisand, actor James Brolin is 85 today. Martha Reeves of Martha and the Vandellas fame, 84 today. Entrepreneur, politician Steve Forbes is 78. Entrepreneur Sir Richard Branson is 75.
I have dreamt of this moment since I was a kid. Honestly, nothing could prepare you for the view of Earth from space. I mean, the whole thing, it was just magical.
Sir Richard Branson, 75 years old today. Country musician Ricky Skaggs, 71. From In the Heat of the Night, In Living Color, and That's So Raven, Anne-Marie Johnson is 65. Elizabeth McGovern from Ragtime and Ordinary People, 64 today. The drummer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Jack Irons, is 63. Pro wrestler Al Snow and his head, 62 today. If you know, you know. Talk show host Wendy Williams is 61. Vin Diesel is 58.
Ask any racer, any real racer. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
From the Fast and the Furious, Vin Diesel, 58. From Veronica Mars, Heroes in the Good Place, Kristen Bell is 45. Mrs. Nick Jonas from Quantico, Priyanka Chopra is 43. From Gossip Girl, Chase Crawford is 40. And WWE's Mandy Rose is 35. Those are just a few of the people celebrating the 18th day of July as their birthday. If this is your birthday...
Hi, we're the Four Freshmen, and we just want to say, Happy birthday to you!
Now on this Friday Classic Radio Theater, we get started with an episode of Presenting Charles Boyer, 75 years ago, July 18th, 1950. That's coming up next.
This podcast is sponsored by IQ Bar. Your favorite clean, functional, delicious nutrition brand is raising the bar with a little help from Thomas Keller, Michelin star chef of the French Laundry. IQ Bar and Thomas Keller have teamed up to create a salted caramel chip protein bar and yuzu mango hydration mix. With toasted macadamia nuts, rich caramel flavor, and brain-boosting nutrients, this bar is like having a Michelin star meal in your pocket. Pair it with the taste bud tingling yuzu mango IQ Mix hydration mix, packed with magnesium and adaptogens to improve clarity and mood. With Keller's culinary excellence and IQ Bar's commitment to great taste and clean ingredients, this limited edition collaboration is simply mwah. And the best part is that 10% of sales go directly to Chef Keller's nonprofit, Mentor, that supports aspiring young chefs. Great taste, great nutrition, great mission. Go to IQBar.com today and enter promo code Keller20 to get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping. That's IQBAR.com, promo code Keller20.
A wise farmer knows that he must get his livestock under cover to protect them from radioactive fallout. An attack may never come, but it's wise to prepare now.
Classic Radio Theater rolls on now with an episode of Presenting Charles Boyer in a summer series that if they'd gotten a sponsor would have stayed around. Boyer said, "No sponsor, I don't stay past the summer." So it only ran during the summer. 75 years ago, July 18, 1950, Mishel and the Mink Coat.
Presenting Charles Boyer.
J'ai passé ça me
Hello, my dear. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, Michel. La da da dee 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 dee
The National Broadcasting Company takes pleasure in presenting a new series starring Charles Boyer as Mishel. And who is Mishel? The Baron de Montréchard de Frontenac? Paul de Lespinasse? Francois Cloisonnet? Well, he could be any of these, and has been all. For he belongs to that royal line of adventurers whose titles are stitched on the fabric of their own imaginations, but who'd willingly give up any title for a moment of romance or a spot of cash. Look at him now, walking into Emile's bistro. He has important things on his mind. Namely, Bart Conway, the gentleman who buys his stories.
Oh, Emile. Emile, come here.
Michel, it's about time you showed up. There's the little matter of 75.
Oh, yes, of course. I've been out of the city, Emile. Emile, this is Mr. Conway, the famous American writer. I've told him about your place. This is the Emile I was telling you about, Mr. Conway.
Emile? Oh, yes, Emile. How do you do, Emile?
Yes, now
A brandy for my friend, and a brandy for me, if you please.
There is the matter of 75.
Michel is my guest, Emile. Here, 2 brandies.
Thank you, at once.
Mr. Conway, how lucky for you that we've met again. I congratulate you.
Nice of you, Michel. Why?
Because of a mink.
A what?
A mink is a mammal, and so is a lady.
And I suppose that whenever the twain shall meet, there's a story.
Exactly. That is, when something else has been added.
$200, for instance.
Oh, you know, when a mink is involved, it should be much higher. However, it started at the Theatre des Champs-Élysées.
$200.
Through a friend of mine connected with the management, I was given a complimentary ticket to the new Giraudoux play.
Oh?
All I had to do was circulate through the lobby and express my enthusiasm. It was near curtain time. I had stopped by the hat check stand to light up a cigarette when suddenly a lady approached me. Oh, a vision of beauty and delight. For the first time, the evening held a promise.
Please, monsieur, would you check this for me?
Why, mademoiselle, I shall be delighted to do anything for you.
Curtain!
There is time, mademoiselle. I'll be just a moment.
I'll see you after the show.
Here is your stub, mademoiselle. Well, where is she? There you have it, Mr. Conway. That is, I had it. A stab for a magnificent mink coat, and an eye out for the beautiful lady that came with it. Well, during each intermission, I tried to find her in the crowd, but to no avail. When the final curtain fell, I retrieved the mink with my ticket and stood slightly baffled and quite solitary in the lobby, when another stranger approached me.
You're wasting your time, mister.
Huh? I beg your pardon?
She ain't coming back.
She isn't.
No, I know how you feel, but I hate being stood up to.
Well, how do you know she isn't coming back?
Well, I got a hunch about dames, you know. She looked scared.
Oh.
No offense to you, mister, you know, but the way she threw that squirrel at you and run off, well, right away I knew something was wrong. That's why I come back.
Come back? From where?
From where I took her.
Oh, so you know the lady?
Well, no, I just took her in my cab.
Oh, I see.
And don't ask me how I come to be driving a cab in Paris.
I hadn't intended to.
You see, after the war, I wanted to see Paris, so I got me a jalopy, and I am still seeing it. Hey, you have no idea how much there's doing around this town.
Now, look,
Can I take you somewhere?
Now, wait. You started to tell me about the lady.
I did? Tell you what?
Well, you said you took her someplace.
Well, I brought her and I took her. Hey, it's none of my business, but did you have a fight or something?
Well, you know, it's rather hard to fight with somebody you don't know.
You don't know Anita?
Never saw her before. Or since.
Well, now, how do you like that? Say, my name is Joe Mudd, and no joke.
I am Mishel.
Well, I'm glad to meet you, Mishel. And what are you going to do with that squirrel?
This squirrel is Mink.
Oh, well, that costs dough, don't it?
Mink does not grow on squirrels.
Well, I wouldn't know. You see, I don't know any minks. And you don't know the dame.
No, but I have her coat.
Yeah, that's right. Say, let me drive you home in my hack, eh? And then we can drop off someplace for a nightcap, kind of talk this thing over.
Talk what over?
Well, about this mink. Now, personally, I like raccoon. What's with mink that makes it so classy? So like I told you, Mitch, I picked her up on the Rue Royale, see, and I dumped her off on the Rue de la Paix. And she didn't say nothing to me, and I didn't say nothing to her, so that's just what I know, nothing. That's why I went back to the theater to find out something.
Well, then I'd have to search all Paris to find her.
Well, what do you want to find her for? You got the coat, or maybe it's us that got it, huh?
I have a fatal weakness, Joseph.
Yeah?
Yeah. I prefer a live lady to a dead mink.
Did you ever hear the one about a bird in the hand?
Since when is a mink a bird, Joe? A mink is a mammal.
And so is a lady.
And so is a lady. You are absolutely right.
Only she is live, eh? Well, I don't need the Eiffel Tower to fall on me, kid. Say, I'll have another beer if you don't mind.
Not at all. I'll have another Calvados.
Yeah, okay. Hey, waiter. Will you draw 1 Bubbles and 1 Applejack?
Right.
Now, where was we on this deal, Mickey?
Let's see. I have a mink coat, mine is a lady. Now, I've known ladies to go to great length to get a mink coat, but I've never, in all my extensive experience, known one to throw a mink away. Especially such a splendid specimen as this one.
Well, all right. Why did she?
That is the proper question, Joe. But I would put it this way. Why didn't she come back?
Well, I'll tell you, she was scared. You see, I saw her face, and she scooted away as fast as she could when I left her off at the corner.
Your drinks, gentlemen. 25 francs, please. I said that would be 25 francs. Excuse me, the bill is 25 francs.
Joe.
Yeah?
My apologies.
For what?
Gentlemen, which one of you is paying for the drink?
No, sir, please. My friend here is my guest. But, Joseph, I find that I have misplaced my wallet.
Yeah, you just found that out, huh? Okay. Here you are, waiter.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Hey, you know something, Mitch? You don't look to me like the kind of a guy who forgets his wallet. You broke?
Well, at the moment, a little bent, my good Joseph. But I don't know why. I feel prosperity bristling in this fur. Wherever there is mink, there is money. Besides, she was beautiful. I must find this girl. Tell me, have you 100 francs to spare?
Well, hey, I almost lost that much in fares just sitting here. Not that I don't like the company, mind you.
Oh, well, thank you, Joseph.
Don't mention it.
If you don't mind, I would like to mention the matter of the 100 francs.
Yeah, you want me to loan you some dough, huh?
No, let's call it an investment.
In what, for instance?
You know, a discreet advertisement placed in tomorrow morning's papers might bring some surprising results.
Oh, yeah. You mean you're going to sell the coat?
The decision will rest with a response to my advertisement. If the owner applies and gratefully provides a reward, well, that is one possibility. I have thus discharged my duty as a citizen. However, having done so, should a prospective purchaser be interested, that, my dear Joseph, would be even more profitable.
Well, I'll go for that second one. What are you going to put in the ad?
Now, let's see. The label in the coat says, styled by Jean-Paul. So we shall say, beautiful mink coat. Styled by Jean-Paul. Available. Excellent condition. Must dispose at once. Address, 239, Rue de l'Odéon, apartment 6. That, I think, should bring quick results.
Captain.
Yes, Victor?
We answered the advertisement as you directed and found the fur coat. Here it is.
Good. Very good, Victor.
And we have caught an even bigger prize. I believe we have the ringleader of the organization himself.
Excellent. You shall have a promotion. Send him in.
Henry, Send him in.
Oh, good morning, Captain.
Mishel. Well. You may go, Victor.
Yes, Captain.
Sit down, Mishel.
Oh, thank you, sir.
This is too good to be true.
No, I hate to disappoint you, Captain. But whatever you are thinking, it is false.
You have always been, shall we say, so discreet, Mishel.
Very kind of you. I hope I always shall be.
But even the best of us can miscalculate, isn't that right?
Are you speaking about yourself, Captain?
I can understand why you would be engaged in such a profitable operation as selling stolen furs.
Oh.
But advertising it in the papers, Mishel, that is not like you.
In that case, you will believe me when I tell you what happened.
I shall tell you. 18 months ago, an entire warehouse full of valuable furs was ransacked. Since then, these skins have been turning up in many places, made up into expensive coats and bearing half a dozen different labels. One of them is Style by Jean Paul.
Fine. That explains everything to me. Thank you very much. Goodbye, Captain.
Where are you going?
Well, to find a lady, of course.
What lady?
Well, the lady who gave me the coat.
With you, Mishel, there is always a woman.
Well, she left me holding it in the lobby of a theater and vanished.
Someone you knew well?
No, on the contrary. I didn't know her at all.
Yet she gave you this valuable coat and then disappeared?
That's right. Now, do you wonder why I'm so interested in her?
You're not half as interested in her as we are. Mishel, do you realize how deeply you're involved in this affair?
I'm not involved at all. You've got the coat.
And I also have got you. But I want this lady even more. I might even be willing to pay...
Reward? How much?
That depends on how useful she is to us. You bring me this lady of yours within 48 hours.
48 hours, Captain.
If you produce her, then we can discuss the matter of reward. If not, there are 48 months for you, Mishel.
48 months? 4 years of my life in the hands of a beautiful lady that I have never met. So you see, Mr. Conway, I was a victim of my innocence. I had to find a girl. I had to start from nowhere to find someone who could be anywhere. Well, on my way back to my apartment, I could not make up my mind which loss I regretted the most, the mink or the lady. As I opened my door, I was intercepted by a strange man in my apartment.
Yes? What do you want?
What do I want? Well, this is my... Well, this is apartment 6, isn't it?
Yes. What do you want?
Oh, well, I noticed an advertisement in the paper this morning, and, well, I understand you have a fur coat for sale.
What do you want with a fur coat?
Well, I thought I might buy it. May I see it?
Sorry, it's sold.
Imagine that, Mr. Conway. Insult added to injury. My own door slammed in my face. Well, I returned to the street in order to prepare my strategy. I noticed Joe's taxi standing by the curb. Joe was not inside, but luckily he had left his cap on the front seat. I quickly put it on, pulled it down as low as I could, just as the strange man I had left in my apartment came out with a friend.
Driver, you free?
Yes?
Good. Come on, Thomas, get in.
Where to, gentlemen?
Place Pigalle, driver.
No. Go to Boulevard Saint-Germain, 1672.
Oh, so that's it, Carl. You want to see Dolores.
Dolores. Well, at last, a clue to the missing lady, Mr. Conway. So as soon as they got out, I parked across the street and waited and waited. It was dark when Thomas came out with her. The first thing I noticed was that she was wearing another magnificent mink coat. Before I had a chance to swing my cab around, she stepped into a taxi waiting in front of her door, so all I could do was follow her to her destination. Then I drove swiftly back to my own apartment. Oh, Joseph. Oh, I was afraid of something like this. Here, now, let me get that gag out of your mouth. And don't bite me.
Before I knew it. See, I come up to see you, and you ain't here, so I'm sticking around. See, and then these guys, they come busting in, they get sore at me because they think that I'm
Please,
you.
hold still while I untie you.
When I can't produce the coat, they give me the business. But I didn't talk, see? I played dumb, see? I played it so close to the vest, I lost the pot.
You lost what?
Then I get worried. I say to myself, Joe, what do you know about this character, this Mitchell? You meet him and a mink, both at the same time, and you invest 100 francs. Now, where are they? All gone. Yeah, I'm glad you came back, Mitch.
Joe, I think our worries are over. I found the girl.
Well, happy day. Why'd you tell me at the first place?
Didn't give me a chance. I've got to go out again right away. As soon as I dress. First, my evening clothes.
Well, tell me, what happened? Where's the mink?
Then my cufflinks. Oh, here they are. What did you say, Joe?
The mink. Did you give it back to her?
No, I gave it to the police.
No, holy smoke, the cops? Well, then no wonder you're in a hurry. But what are you dressing up for?
I'll tell you everything on the way to the Café Poulenc. Let's hope she hasn't gone before we get there. Will you drive me, Joe?
Well, sure. I got an investment to protect. Hey, you know, Mitchell, there's just one thing that I got more respect for than gold, and that's brass. And, brother, you got plenty of that. Hey, Mitchell, Café Poulenc. How'd you like the ride?
I'll let you know when I get my breath back.
Say, now that you found this girl, you're going to turn her over to the police right away?
It is the only way I can keep out of jail myself. Besides, there is the little matter of a reward.
Aha, yeah, that's for me. Want me to stick around with the kid?
First, let's see if she's still here. Come on.
Hey, this is a pretty classy joint, Mitch. This dame must be playing for high stakes.
Well, of course. Why do you think the police want her so badly? She may be one of the most important links in... There she is, Joe.
Where?
Over at that table in the corner, with her back to us. See? Where the coat is draped over the chair.
Yeah, hey, she looks good from the back.
Yes, and that's the mink I saw coming out of the apartment.
With her inside of it, I hope. Well, good luck, kid. I'll be seeing you.
All right. Hey, wait. Joe.
What?
Come back here.
All right.
Look at her.
Why, what's the matter with her?
Oh, nothing's the matter with her. Except she's not the lady I'm looking for.
She should never have turned around.
The wrong girl.
Oh, brother, yeah. Well, goodbye, 100 francs, and goodbye, Mitchell. And what do you have, a cake with a file in it or a carton of cigarettes?
No. Just a moment, Joseph.
Now, what do we do?
Just a moment. I'm going over to that table. I want to talk to her.
Well, what for? That dame won't do you any good.
One dame is just as good as another when she's mixed up with stolen furs. And believe me, I won't let this one run away.
Oh, I get you, kid. Well, you got to take over from here. Good hunting. Hope you catch another mink.
Here you are. Let me check your coat for you.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're not the lady I thought you were.
That's quite all right.
Well, I would say it's more than just all right. You are much more beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Are you expecting someone, mademoiselle?
No. Well, that is, my friend had to leave. He'll be back.
Not too soon, I hope.
Why?
Well, one man's absence is another man's opportunity. Do you mind my joining you for a moment?
You have already, haven't you?
Well, in that case, my name is Mishel.
I am Dolores.
Well, now that we are properly introduced, good evening, Dolores.
Good evening, Michel.
Are you sure you don't want me to check your coat?
Oh, don't bother. It isn't necessary.
It's a very attractive mink.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Well, after all, it was styled by Jean-Paul.
But of course, a coat is only as beautiful as the woman who wears it.
Oh, any woman looks beautiful in a Jean-Paul coat.
If she can afford it, of course.
Are you thinking of buying a fur coat for someone?
You know, it's strange that you should mention that. I have been thinking about a mink coat. But now, of course, I have something else on my mind.
Oh?
Tell me, are you especially fond of the Café Poulenc?
Well, it's rather nice. Why do you ask?
Well, it's not much of an orchestra for dancing. Now, I know a little place called the Figaro in the Montmartre district. Something quite different. Shall we go? So glad you came to the Figaro with me, Dolores.
I'm very glad, too.
Dancing solves a great many problems, doesn't it?
Well, it does bring people together.
Yes. It makes friends out of strangers so quickly.
Let's sit down for a minute. No, now I understand your enthusiasm for this place, Mishel. It is much gayer here.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. Oh, I'm sorry. We forgot to check your coat again.
It's just as well. It's rather chilly.
Oh? Oh, I hadn't noticed it.
Were you really looking for someone else at the Café Poulenc?
At first, yes. But once I saw you, I changed my plans completely.
Mishel, well, you've been very nice to me, and I've had a wonderful, wonderful evening. I want to be completely honest with you now. I'm not what you think I am.
Oh? And what do you think I thought you were?
Well, a girl with a mink coat and an expensive cafe.
Something the matter with that?
I don't want to pretend any longer. This coat isn't mine.
Oh, you mean you borrowed it?
No, it isn't that. You see, well, it's my job.
Then you were not pretending.
I mean, I'm kind of a model. I'm employed to wear coats like this to places like the Café Poulenc.
So that's why you haven't checked it.
That's right. I have to keep it with me so people can see it. Then if they admire the coat...
As I did.
And ask for information...
As I did.
Yes. Then I tell them about Jean-Paul.
Well, what about Jean-Paul?
Oh, Jean-Paul isn't any ordinary furrier. It's a personalized service, and they make the coats up only on special order. Oh, but you're not really interested in that. I only told you so you wouldn't misunderstand.
Well, I'm not so sure I understand now.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, this Jean-Paul...
Oh, that's only a trade name. It's really Carl and Thomas.
Yes, but how long have you been working for them?
About 6 months. They've been very nice to me, and I'm grateful to them. You'll never know how much I needed this job.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Dolores.
Why?
You're grateful for helping to sell stolen furs.
Stolen furs?
Surely you must have known that's what they are.
Are you the police?
Fortunately for you, no. But the police are looking for those employers of yours. And for you. Oh, my dear. I'm sorry.
Oh, but
please.
I didn't know. Oh, it's all right.
No, it's not all right now. It's not all right at all. It's much worse. You wouldn't have told me all this if you knew what you were doing.
Mishel, if what you say is true...
Oh, it's true. You'll find out only too soon.
Well, then I'll just have to stop.
And run away?
Well, quit.
You can't quit.
Why can't I quit?
Well, I think another girl tried to do that. Only last night, she threw a mink coat at me and ran away. And then this morning, I read a little item in the paper about a young woman found in the river Seine. No. I have no way of knowing that it was the same girl, but it could have been. She, too, worked for this Jean-Paul. She must have known too much. And you, Dolores, know too much, too.
But
you
I
know
told
Jean-Paul really is.
Well, then I'll have to tell the police.
And if they believe you, what then? If the police don't catch up with this Carl and Thomas, you're really in danger for your life. But if you don't tell the police now and try to explain to them later, it will be hard to convince them that you were innocent. And even if you got a small jail sentence, I imagine it would be very difficult for you to get another job.
You mean I can't run away and I can't give myself up? Mishel, there must be something I can do.
Well, perhaps one way. Dolores, would you let me have your fur coat?
Oh, yes, please take it. I don't want it now.
Then you do believe what I've told you. Why?
I started believing you, Mishel, when you stopped making love to me.
Now, darling, if you say many more things like that, I shall begin again. Now, before that happens, come with me, quickly.
Where to, Mitchell?
Your apartment, please, Joe.
Oh, hey, look, my joint's a mess. The bed ain't even made.
And Joseph, I'll need an advance of another 100 francs. I want to take out an advertisement.
You want to go to the pokey again?
That's exactly what I don't want to do. Now, Joe, this time, I will have to use your address. Dolores' employers will undoubtedly be visiting her apartment, so she'll go to a hotel for tonight. And you, Joe, can stay at my place.
I can hear the wheels working in your head all the way up here.
No, that's your rear axle, Joseph. Needs oiling. Hello? Oh, yes, Joe? You're at the corner. Good. No, just be patient. When you see them, keep out of sight. Follow them up and stay outside. You'll know when I need you. They're here now. Goodbye. Well, good morning. Oh, the police.
So it's you again, Mishel.
But, gentlemen, I did not expect you so early. Would you mind taking a walk around the block and come back in, say, 15 minutes?
Did you expect to get away with the same trick twice?
On the contrary, I wanted you to come, but not now. Please.
The advertisement ringed in pencil was delivered at headquarters.
According to plan. Only your timing is wrong.
You will have to come with us, monsieur.
Look, I'll do anything you want. Later. But now, step inside, quickly.
Well, what is it?
Oh, now, look, officers. Here's the fur coat. It's yours. Take it with you and go into the other room. Give me just a few minutes, please.
I suggest you teach the prefect such games. We have no time for them now. Come on, peaceably.
There they are. Now, I will prove it to you. Step back and watch. Oh, good morning, gentlemen. I've been expecting you.
It's you, the man we saw yesterday. Thomas, get him.
Right, Carl.
No, wait, my friends.
Get back, all of you.
The police.
A trap. You see, officers, that's what I meant. I
Get back, you, with the others.
But officer.
Come on.
No, look.
Now, march.
Hey, Mitch, what's going on here? You need
Joe,
any help?
Joe, watch out.
Or the cops. Goodbye.
Come back here.
Yes, sir.
You're in this, too. Get in line. Now, all of you, march.
So you see, Captain, after I had identified the criminals, I'll say with much expense and effort on my part, I decided to use the same device which brought me to your headquarters in the first place. The advertisement proved to be perfect bait for them and for you. Now, since I've wrapped up this case for you so neatly, I think we can discuss the reward. Well, something the matter, Captain?
There is the matter of the lady, Mishel.
The lady? What lady?
We want everybody implicated in this affair. Our bargain was the lady in exchange for your liberty, not to mention the reward.
Well, I'm sorry, Captain. There is no lady.
Hey, but Mitch, what about...
There is no lady.
So that's it. Always the lady vanishes.
You took me too seriously, Captain. I needed a chance to prove my innocence, so I invented a lady.
In that case, Mishel, let's say I just invented the reward.
Then we're both taken in.
Were we, Mishel? I'll tell you what I'll do. I shall forget our bargain and not ask you about the lady again. That shall be your reward.
Thank you. I promise to keep this reward in a safe place. Now, what about my friend here?
Your friend and yourself are free to go. Come back and see us again sometime soon.
Very kind of you, Captain, but I insist that you be my guest on the next occasion.
It's a good story, Mishel, but what about the final chapter? What about Dolores?
Oh, a fine, courageous, honest girl. Fortunately, Joe had a girlfriend who owns a small shop in Montparnasse. Dolores is working there now. She looks lovely in hats.
But what about the first girl?
The first girl?
The lady with the mink, the first mink.
Oh, that lady. Well, you may not believe this, Mr. Conway, but do you know that it wasn't more than 5 weeks later, when I was on my way to Quito?
You went to Peru? You've never told me that, Mishel.
I haven't, my friend. My experience with the Incas, a treasure beyond all comprehension.
Yes, but Mishel, what's that got to do with the young mink?
What's that got to do with... But, Mr. Conway, that's another story and another $200.
Charles Boyer will soon be seen starring in Douglas Sirk's production, The First Legion. In the role of Bart Conway, you heard Hanley Stafford. Also in the cast were Sheldon Leonard, Ted Von Eltz, Joan Banks, Wilms Herbert, Herb Butterfield, Don Diamond, and Ken Peters. Our show is directed by Nat Wolfe. Tonight's script was written by Barbara and Milton Merlin. Characters of Mishel and Bart Conway were created by Ernest Voidya and Clement Scott Gilbert. Listen again next week at this same time to Presenting Charles Boyer. This is Don Stanley speaking. Stay tuned for Thrilling Big Town on NBC.
75 years ago, July 18th, 1950, Presenting Charles Boyer on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, Howard Duff in The Adventures of Sam Spade.
This podcast is sponsored by IQ Bar. Your favorite clean, functional, delicious nutrition brand is raising the bar with a little help from Thomas Keller, Michelin star chef of the French Laundry. IQ Bar and Thomas Keller have teamed up to create a salted caramel chip protein bar and yuzu mango hydration mix. With toasted macadamia nuts, rich caramel flavor, and brain-boosting nutrients, this bar is like having a Michelin star meal in your pocket. Pair it with the taste bud-tingling yuzu mango IQ Mix hydration mix, packed with magnesium and adaptogens to improve clarity and mood. With Keller's culinary excellence and IQ Bar's commitment to great taste and clean ingredients, this limited edition collaboration is simply mwah. And the best part is that 10% of sales go directly to Chef Keller's nonprofit, Mentor, that supports aspiring young chefs. Great taste, great nutrition, great mission. Go to IQBar.com today and enter promo code KELLER20 to get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping. That's IQBAR.com, promo code KELLER20.
There is a defense against radioactive fallout. During enemy attack, get to a shelter immediately. Stay there until local officials advise you it's safe to leave. Be prepared.
We continue now with more of Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, going back 77 years. July 18th, 1948, Howard Duff in The Adventures of Sam Spade and the Missing Newshawk Caper.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Detective, brought to you by Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic, the non-alcoholic hair tonic that contains lanolin. Wild Root Cream Oil. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first.
Sam Spade Detective Agency.
Bernadine, anything wrong? You sound almost human.
It's not Bernadine, Sam. It's me, Effie.
F.
But I'll tell Bernadine about your compliment. How are things?
Well, I've made out as best I could. I don't want you to think that I begrudged you a vacation. After all, you have worked hard. You did deserve it.
Sam Spade, is that all you have to say to me?
I'm not putting the blame on you. After all, it is a state law, so I can hardly accuse you of letting me down at a time when I needed you most.
Well, you might at least ask me if I had a good time.
I'm sorry if your conscience bothered you.
Oh, well, it didn't. I had a divine time, and I met all sorts of interesting people. Mostly men.
You don't say. What else?
Well, it was this desert ranch, with a lot of buttes around.
You mentioned those.
No, Sam, no. They're the result of erosion.
Those outdoor types, they go to pieces.
Sam, are you pulling my leg?
Not over the phone, Effie, but stay where you are. I'll be right down to look at your snapshots, and when you have the time, I'll dictate my report on the Missing Newshawk Caper.
Dashiell Hammett, America's leading detective fiction writer and creator of Sam Spade, the hard-boiled private eye, and William Spear, radio's outstanding producer-director of mystery and crime drama, join their talents to make your hair stand on end with The Adventures of Sam Spade. Presented by the makers of Wild Root Cream Oil for the hair. Wild Root Cream Oil. That's the famous name to remember, men, next time you buy hair tonic. And look what Wild Root Cream Oil does for you. It grooms your hair neatly and naturally. Wild Root Cream Oil also relieves dryness and removes loose, ugly dandruff. Yes, men, Wild Root Cream Oil is your shortcut to really handsome hair. So be smart. First chance you get Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first. And now, with Howard Duff starring as Spade, Wild Root brings to the air the greatest private detective of them all in The Adventures of Sam Spade.
just outside of Kanab on Virgin River.
Kanab, the Pearl of the West.
Uh-huh. And did I mention the buttes? Oh, well, they're very interesting.
The result of erosion.
Yes, and it's authentic, too. Fay Hamlin's ranch.
You, mean a working ranch?
Yes, you see, that way you get into the spirit.
Mhm.
My job was to feed the chickens. And that's how I met him.
One of the buttes?
Oh, Sam, he's a very cultured gentleman.
Culture smulcher. What's he do for a living?
He cures stammering.
You don't say. What's his name?
Charlie Shank.
Charlie Shank.
He's the founder of the Shank Institute of Articulative Correction, which I should learn.
Articulative correction. Where is this institute?
Oh, I have the address here. General Delivery, Butte, Montana.
Mm-hmm. You're sure you didn't help him break parole, Effie?
Oh, no. We just went on long walks together.
Where to?
Oh, different points of interest. Like Wolf Canyon.
Figures.
Uh-huh. He invited me on this camping trip. Honorable, of course.
Mm.
But I couldn't go on account of my sunburn. I had an awful...
Oh,
I've
that's
still
too
got
bad.
it, you see.
Mm.
And then he went back to Butte. He had to leave in such a hurry he couldn't even say goodbye.
Well.
It was a pity, too, because an old friend he hadn't seen in years came looking for him just a few minutes later.
With a warrant?
No, he was an attendant in a nearby hospital.
Mental?
Oh, yes, very intelligent. He read me some of his poetry. Maybe you've heard it. A loaf of bread, a jug of wine, and thou.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the Rubaiyat of Omer Khayyam? That was written by a guy named Fitzgerald.
Well, of course, that's his pen name.
Quite a penman.
Yes, but he's paid his debt to society. And the other time it was a bad beef.
Oh,
He told me all about it.
Yeah, sure.
He cried on my shoulder afterwards.
Sweetheart, when you make a mistake, it's a beaut.
Sam, nothing happened.
Well, I'm glad he cured you of stammering, anyhow. Ready?
Oh, yeah. I've got a brand
Work,
new
you
notebook.
know. Life goes on.
I've got a brand new notebook, Sam. I'll just turn over a new leaf.
Not a bad idea, dear. Date July 18 to Mr. Alex M. Youngblood. Try that again. Mr. Alex M. Youngblood, P.O., Box 317, San Francisco, from Samuel Spade, license number 137-596. Dear Mr. Youngblood, I need a vacation myself.
You need Charlie Shank. You sound tired, Sam.
Fortunately, until I met you, my only experience with any of the men and women who make your newspaper run had been with one of your corner newsboys who shortchanged me 2 times within as many days. I have not read your rag since. But your name looked imposing, and so did the $300 check upon which you had written it. Per your instructions, promptly at 4 p.m. on the 15th inst., I munched through the litter of your city room toward a door marked A.M. Youngblood, publisher, managing editor, and city editor. I wondered if you were ambitious, frugal, or 3 men. I did not know that you had good taste until I saw the trim, 20-ish, and toothsome secretary in your outer office.
Hello. You're new here, aren't you?
Well, I'm not exactly here. I'm just here to see Mr. Youngblood.
Oh.
The name is Spade.
Samuel Spade?
Sam, except to my most intimate friends.
Well, my advice to you, Sam, is to beat a hasty retreat. He's in a foul mood.
Oh? Why? Is he blind or older than he feels? I refer, of course, to your spectacular charm, Miss... if I may call you Miss.
Please, this is neither the time nor the place. My name is Phyllis Watson, and my phone number is in the directory, if you're really interested.
I could be.
Thank you. And if a man answers, tell him you're my French teacher.
Oui.
You better go in now. If you're late to an appointment with him, you're through.
Do you have any more words of wisdom?
No, but I hope you can do something to improve his state of mind. He's been awful lately. Good luck, Sam.
Thank you, Phyllis Watson.
Come in, come in. There. 1 minute past 4. You must be Mr. Spade.
That's right.
You're almost late. Sit down, Spade. Cigar?
No, thanks.
Well, don't expect me to offer a drink. You aren't a drinker, I hope.
You don't listen to the radio, do you?
Well, you'll not drink in this office. Nothing here but a cooler filled with water from a clean, gurgling, laughing mountain stream.
You sound like a reformed drunk, Mr. Youngblood.
What's that? Well, it was a good many years ago. If you don't mind, I'll just paste up the weather report for my morning edition before we talk.
Oh, you do that too, huh?
Yes, obviously. And with good reasons. I remind myself that I was once a copy boy, and I find it a splendid way to, at least once each day, to lower myself to the level of the working man. There we are. Very hot in Phoenix, I see.
Mm-hmm. Just what do you want a detective for, Mr. Youngblood?
I was coming to that, Mr. Spade.
Sorry?
Now, well, first let me warn you that your assignment is a highly confidential one.
They all are.
In this case, a man's life may be at stake. The situation, my newspaper, at my order and under my guidance, has launched a campaign against crime. Not aimed at the petty criminal, but at the easy-living leeches at the controls of the rackets, the hoods in bankers' clothing, the mansion-housed parasites who direct the pickpockets, the second-story men, the housebreakers, who gamble away $500,000 a year and pay income tax at only
don't go
a
to
fraction
pieces.
of that amount.
Yes, I understand. You're after the boys on the safer side of the fences.
Nicely put, Spade, yes.
Thank you.
Well, the long and short of it is this. The author of the expose series, Ray McCully, my top crime reporter, has been missing for 2 days. I want you to find him.
What makes you think he's still alive?
Good heavens, Spade, why must you suggest that he isn't?
Because if I were a mansion-housed parasite in danger of being unhoused by a newshawk, I'd see said newshawk standing in a cement block on the bottom of the bay.
I will accept that only when no stone has been left unturned. Every straw and every haystack has been searched. Every...
nook and cranny?
Yes.
Sounds as though you need at least one police force, Mr. Youngblood. Now, why don't you just...
No. Impossible. We've already had a brush with the police over the expose. I'll not be dictated to at this stage of the game. I started this investigation, and I'll finish it alone.
Well, it's a pretty big order, Mr. Youngblood, but times are tough. I'll see what I can do.
Good. I hereby turn over to you all the resources and power of this, my newspaper. When one of my reporters is in trouble or danger, sir, I will spend every penny of my fortune, if necessary, to deliver aid and succor to his side.
You then gave me Ray McCully's expose stories to date. I saw why you, his family and friends, and his creditors could have been worried about him. They were hot. One followed a stolen car from the time of the heist through the alteration of the body color, tire brands, license number, motor serial number to the time it was shoved onto a used car lot. They named names all the way through. And another did the same to the firm of Otter, Badger, and Mole, furriers, and alleged manufacturers of coats from clouted pelts. Ray McCully had dropped out of sight right after that story had been published. So I left your office hoping that I'd reach the address of Otter, Badger, and Mole before closing time. I did. The plushy showroom was occupied by a dozen attractive fur-bearing models, female, but wax. The live models, male, were wearing padded shoulders, pointed shoes, and coats tailored for underarm artillery. They would have looked more natural at Madame Tussauds Waxworks, Bertram the burglar section.
Hey, what'll it be? Something for the little woman?
Where do I find Mr. Otter?
Are you the law?
Leo sent me.
He's in his office. Come on.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't crowd me.
You say you want to see the boss?
On business. Stop nudging me with a rod.
In there, hey, move.
Okay.
Hey, boss.
Yes, Woody?
Here's Joe here to see you. Leo sent him.
I'll nudge him in, Woody.
No nudging, Woody.
Well. So Leo's sending a man to see me. I wonder why.
If you'll comb this character here out of my hair, I'll try and tell you.
Sit down, Woody.
Thanks.
You're new in town.
Yeah, that's why Leo sent me. A local muckraker named Ray McCully interviewed you. He also interviewed Leo, but it didn't get printed yet. Leo wants to find him.
So do I. How can I help?
Well, he walked out of here, went to his hotel, wrote the story, and mailed it in. That's the last anybody's seen of him. Leo was just sort of hoping that you'd already taken care of him.
Not yet.
That's all I wanted to know. Thanks.
Just a moment.
Yeah?
Leo's sending you out alone?
Why not?
That's a tough boy, that McCully. He's got plenty of protection. That's what you need.
What kind of protection?
Go along with him, Woody.
Who, me?
You're Woody, aren't you?
Now, look, Mr. Otter, I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth, but the way I see it, this is a lone wolf type caper.
Hey, what's the matter, hey? You think I'm too good for you?
Well, Woody, I wouldn't say that.
Good. It's settled then. Take care of him, Woody, and don't mix it up with any of Leo's boys. If he's out to get that rat McCully, he's our friend.
I was beginning to wonder who Leo was. I'd grabbed the name off a calendar on the wall, Leo's Van and Storage. I didn't know whether he was the Leo Mr. Otter didn't like, and I hoped I wouldn't find out. The best way I could think to keep from finding out was to shake Woody. On the way uptown, I walked him past 4 police stations. Crossing Market Street, I pushed him straight into the arms of a traffic cop who begged his pardon and let me off with a warning. At the Blue Bottle Bar and Grill, I gave Joe, the bartender, the Mickey Finn sign, but Woody liked it. He ordered another. Then he said he knew a place on Columbus where the drinks were even better. It was called Leo's Place. I wondered if that meant anything.
Hey, oh, hey.
Who, me, huh?
I want your drink. Don't you like this joint?
Yeah, sure, it's fine. We're not getting anywhere, though.
You really take your work serious. Me, when I go gun for somebody, I go where I'm least likely to succeed. You live longer.
Yeah. Woody, what do you know about this guy, McCully?
You hear the boss. He says he's a rat.
Yeah, but he said he's got plenty of protection. Who's furnishing it?
Well, you see, there's a... Boy, oh, boy. Look at what just walked in.
I looked. What I saw was not disappointing. She was wearing a skin-tight black satin with a plunging neckline and the new look only in places where it didn't matter. But she still looked enough like your secretary, Phyllis Watson, to be out of place in Leo's place. She didn't stay there long. She made a beeline through the kitchen to the rear exit. I made a beeline right after her. Woody was breathing down my neck as I started up the rickety outside stairway at the back of the building. I stopped the landing and turned around to face him. See you later, Woody. I didn't wait to see if he made it all the way to the bottom of the stairs. I was more interested in what was going on at the top. A door had opened, and Phyllis stepped inside. The man who let her in looked like Ray McCully.
Who are you?
The name is Spade.
I don't know that name.
Your boss hired me to find you.
Private Dick?
Yeah. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure. Put your hands behind your neck and walk up slow.
Okay.
All right. Go inside.
What's the matter? You're not acting glad to see me.
This the guy, Phyllis?
Yes. Alex hired him this afternoon.
There, you see. Now, what do you want me to tell Youngblood?
You're not going to tell anybody anything. Oh.
It caught me right behind the ear. The last thing I saw was that plunging neckline as Phyllis rushed forward. I didn't know whether she was rushing to my rescue or to get in a few licks of her own. 5 seconds later, I didn't care. As the design on the linoleum slammed up at me, I had just time to wonder why, of all the people who were looking for Ray McCully, I had to find him. Then I was out. Boinged. Maced for my pains.
The makers of Wild Root Cream Oil are presenting the weekly Sunday adventure of Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, Sam Spade. If you want the well-groomed look that helps you get ahead, socially and on the job, listen. Recently, thousands of people from coast to coast who bought Wild Root Cream Oil for the first time were asked, how does Wild Root Cream Oil compare with the hair tonic you previously used? Better than 4 out of 5 who replied said they preferred Wild Root Cream Oil. And no wonder. Wild Root Cream Oil grooms the hair neatly and naturally, relieves annoying dryness, and removes loose dandruff. What's more, non-alcoholic Wild Root Cream Oil is the only leading hair tonic that contains soothing lanolin. So ask for Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first. By the way, smart girls use Wild Root Cream Oil, too. And mothers say it's grand for training children's hair. And now, back to the Missing Newshawk Caper. Tonight's adventure with Sam Spade.
I was lying on the floor in a room with nothing in it but a sink, an army cot, a square of dirty linoleum, and a body. I staggered to my feet, ran some cold water over my head, and took a closer look. It was Ray McCully. He was a very dead, crusading reporter. He'd been stabbed clean through with a long-bladed kitchen knife. It said on the handle, property of Leo's Place. I went through his pockets. In his wallet, a press card, a police card, union card, and 10 genuine, crisp, new $1,000 bills. That gave me a line on the killer. He was crazy. So was I. I left it on him, too. Folded up in his vest pocket, I found 2 newspaper clippings, one from the Chronicle and one from your paper. Both weather reports for the same date. It was very hot in Phoenix, according to both papers. But according to your weather report, the temperature in Needles, California was 135 degrees. That needled me. So did the slip of paper I found on his shoe. The number 9 and a date had been stamped on it with a rubber stamp. The date was the same as that of the weather reports. I turned it over. It said Ruthie's Booth, Manson Bowling Alley.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You're the cigar type. Coronas or Panatellas?
Thanks, I'm just shopping.
I got a nice line of notions.
So have I.
No, I mean the dolls, the Hollywood dolls. You know, for the bed, only $1 plus tax.
Very reasonable.
Say, what's on your mind?
Leo sent me.
Oh. Are you going to collect the slips hereafter?
Well, not tonight. You see, I'm sort of a troubleshooter. Leo's checking up on some of the numbers that didn't come out right.
Listen, I'll tell him to his face I don't want any part of those wrong numbers. They're scary.
Nuts. Who bought this one?
Let me see. Oh, last Thursday. Oh, number 9. How can I forget? He put $500. And honest, if he's been around once, he's been around 100 times to see if it paid off. Did it?
What's his name?
Mr. Spinelli. He buys a slip every day. And if you ask me, he's learned a system. Because he's been winning, you know. Dimes and then $1 and then $5. And then when he come in with 500 on number 9 until he dropped dead, did it win?
Where does he live?
It did. Wait, I'll look on the sheet. Hey, somebody else was in just this afternoon.
Give me that address. Hurry up, will you?
Well, it's right around the corner on Manson, 810. Say, maybe that's his system, 8 and 1. Don't that add up to 9? Hey, what's the matter? Where are you going in such a rush?
Please, come back later. Tomorrow. Next week.
Are you Mrs. Spinelli?
Yes, please. I had so much trouble.
Is your husband home?
Oh, my poor man. They take him away. He's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. How did it happen?
Who are you?
I'm a detective. Maybe I can help you. May I come in?
All right. Come on.
It took quite a while to gain her confidence, and after that it took still quite a while to piece together the grief-stricken grumble of words that poured out of her. When I got it down in the form of a statement, I asked her to read it over. Item: statement by Mrs. Arturo Spinelli.
All the time he played those numbers. I told him they're just a bunch of gangsters. They don't let you win. Then he met this man McCully, a writer for the newspaper. My husband says this man shows him how to win. He wins and wins. Then he goes to bank and takes out all our savings. I begged to him not to do it. But no, he was greedy. And this McCully poisoned his mind. Sure, he won. He brought the money home in his hand. $10,000. I don't want it. I'm scared. I took it while he was sleeping with wine and gave it to the men. I tell him all I want is the 500. He tried to tell me we do good. We help catch the big gangsters. I say we don't want to do so good we get murdered in our beds. So he says, okay. But if I change mine, here is address. I don't change my mind. Because already my husband, he is dead. At home. Stabbed. No, I don't change my mind.
She signed it, and I left her alone with her grief. I wasn't working for you anymore, Mr. Youngblood. You hired me to find you a reporter, and I had. And I wished I hadn't. The rest of it I did for myself. You weren't in your office when I got there, but Phyllis was. I found her behind the city desk in the act of dropping tomorrow morning's weather report into the slot. I grabbed it out of her hand.
What? Oh, it's you.
Where's your boss?
At home, I guess.
We'll talk in his office. Come on.
Sam, I can explain how I
You're
happen
going to
be...
explain plenty before I'm finished with you. Sit down.
Oh, you... don't have to be so rough. What's the matter with you?
Plenty. I'm stupid. I was stupid to take this job, and I was stupid to play it cagey with you. I should have beaten the story out of you before the trouble started. It's a little late in the day now, but not too late to send you up for McCully's murder.
Oh, you're insane. Ray McCully was... I'm the only one who ever tried to help
And
him.
I'm the only one who can place you in that room, not 10 minutes before the murder.
I told you I can explain
Stop
why.
trying to save your own skin. Spinelli was only one of a 500,000 poor dumb yucks that lose their nickels and dimes and dollars every day in the policy racket. Only he had the bad luck to win. There won't be any more lucky dead people like him if I have to make a patsy out of you to stop it.
It won't stop it. Nothing will. Ray talked big and brave like you. Now he's dead.
Yeah, with $10,000 dirty money in his wallet.
I won't let you say things like that. Ray was an honest reporter, too honest. He thought Youngblood meant what he said about that cleanup campaign.
Yeah, he did. He wanted to run this town by himself, clean up his competition.
When Ray started collecting material on the numbers racket, he still thought Youngblood was on the level. But that was before he stumbled onto the thing about the weather reports.
Yeah, that was a new one. The old Dutch Schultz mob used to add up the stock market quotations. If they cheated, they knew their customers weren't good enough at arithmetic to prove it. But who knows how hot it is in Phoenix unless they live there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, that's how the number game works, sweetheart. The suckers pick a number from 1 to 10, see? The operators tally up the slips, and the least popular for that day has to win. The weather report doesn't have to pass through the copy desk, and with Youngblood pasting it up with a few strategic corrections, it was easy to make their winners look as if they were on the level.
Oh.
But of course, you had no way of knowing that. You only watched them do it day after day.
You know, I couldn't understand why he did those things. It seemed silly falsifying a weather report, but it didn't seem as if it could do any harm.
What did you meet McCully for? To get your cut of the 10 grand Spinelli was killed for?
How dare you? I went there to warn him about
Who
you.
killed him?
I don't know.
You're lying.
All right, I'm lying. But I can prove that Ray was on the level. I've got the proof right here. The whole story he wrote on the numbers racket, even naming Youngblood as the head of it, his own publisher. I went there to get it. I was going to take it to another newspaper.
Why didn't you?
I can't tell you that.
You don't have to. Mrs. Spinelli was confused, grief-crazed. She had to put the blame on somebody, and when she did, she got her revenge the only way she thought she could. She may have been right about that, but she killed the wrong man.
Why didn't you tell me you knew who killed Ray?
I wanted to give you a chance to tell me yourself. I'm glad you didn't. And that, Mr. Youngblood, is the crop. I'm sure you appreciate the fact that I gave the double scoop to your paper. Like Mrs. Spinelli, I have my own ideas of vengeance. Besides, it may up your circulation a little, and you can certainly use a little extra money for your defense. By the way, who's Leo? Period, end of report.
But, Sam,
Yes, Evie.
I thought Mrs. Spinelli killed Ray McCully.
The vacation helped. You're absolutely correct. Mrs. Spinelli killed Mr. McCully, if you'll pardon the expression.
Well, why did she kill her husband?
I was wrong. The vacation didn't help.
You mean she didn't?
She killed McCully to avenge the murder of her husband.
You mean Mr. McCully killed Mr. Spinelli?
Effie, stop. I'll go mad.
Oh, you need a vacation, Sam.
Look, type that up. The clatter of the keys may stimulate you to further cerebral activity.
I beg your pardon, Sam?
Brain work. Now, shoot.
Oh, brain work. Oh, well, you know best.
Tonight, men, or first thing tomorrow, get Wild Root Cream Oil and see what wonders it does for your hair. Notice how easy it is to apply. Notice what a neat, natural job it does of grooming your hair. Notice, too, how effectively Wild Root Cream Oil relieves annoying dryness and removes loose, ugly dandruff. No getting around it. Once you try it, you'll never be without it. So tonight, or first thing tomorrow, call at your drug or toilet goods counter for Wild Root Cream Oil. Get the big economy bottle and the handy new tube that's easy to pack when you travel. Also, ask your barber for a professional application of Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first.
Well, here it is, Sam. And you were absolutely right. The typing cleared my mind. It's all clear now except for one thing.
Well, let's clear that up right away.
Why did Mrs. Spinelli kill her husband?
She did not kill her husband.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant, why did Mr. McCully kill Mr. Spinelli?
Kelly did not kill Spinelli.
Who's Kelly?
McCully.
McCully's real name was Kelly?
Now, let's start all over again. Disregard everything we said up until now. Make your mind a complete blank.
All right, Sam.
In the first place, McCully did not kill Spinelli.
That's what I said. It was his wife, wasn't it? Now, wasn't it, Sam? Oh, stop teasing me. Sam, why do you look at me like that?
Effie, Mr. Spinelli was killed by one of the policy racket hoods to get back the 10 grand he won on the numbers game.
Then how did the money get into Kelly's pocket?
McCully's.
Why do you insist on using his alias, Sam?
Effie, that was a tip of the tongue. I mean, look, Mrs. Spinelli took it to him because she was afraid her husband might be killed for
Then
it.
why didn't they take the money when they killed him?
Because Mrs. Spinelli had already taken it.
Then she did kill him.
Go home, Effie!
All right, Sam. I'm sorry I'm so irritable to you, but I thought it's... Well, it's been so long since I've been here, you know, Sam.
Angel, you're just tired. Vacations have a habit of doing that to you. After a week or two in the office, you'll be all rested up again. Now, take it easy.
You act as though you thought my mind were affected.
Come here.
Oh, Sam, now don't. My sunburn. Oh, it hurts.
It's nice to have you back. You look good, too. All tanned and healthy. It's great.
I think my nose is peeling.
Well, don't pick at it.
I won't. Good night, Sam.
Good night, sweetheart.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, are produced and directed by William Spear. Sam Spade is played by Howard Duff. Lorene Tuttle is Effie. The Adventures of Sam Spade are written for radio by Bob Tallman and Gil Dowd, with musical direction by Lud Gluskin. Gil Dowd directed tonight's broadcast in William Spear's absence. Join us again next Sunday for another adventure with Sam Spade. Brought to you by Wild Root Cream Oil. Again and again, the choice of men who put good grooming first. This is Dick Joy reminding you to...
Get Wild Root Cream Oil, Charlie. It keeps your hair in trim. You see, it's non-alcoholic, Charlie. It's made with soothing lanolin. You better get Wild Root Cream Oil, Charlie. Start using it today. You'll find that you will have a tough time, Charlie, keeping all the gals away.
Hiya, Baldy.
Get Wild Root right away.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
77 years ago, July 18th, 1948, The Adventures of Sam Spade on this Friday edition of Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Now, coming up on Saturday, we'll continue with the crime theme with The Adventures of Dragnet, starring Jack Webb from 1955. An officer gets framed. A confession of Anna Carlson from 1953, Challenge of the Yukon from 1951, and we'll cap it off with an episode of Dimension X and the Dwellers in Silence. On Sunday, we'll spend some time on in 1958 with episodes of Frontier Gentleman, Gunsmoke, and yours truly, Johnny Dollar, and an episode of the 1950 program Somebody Knows. On Monday, we'll spend time in 1950 with an episode of Wanted, 1937's Calling All Cars and The Alibi, The Big Show from 1948, and the CBS Radio Workshop from 1957, The Green Hills of Earth. Westerns on Tuesday with episodes of Fort Laramie and Gunsmoke from 1956, a 1954 episode of Roy Rogers and The River of No Return, Tales of the Texas Rangers from 1950 and Apache Reef, and an episode of the soap opera Rosemary. That is all coming up on Monday's Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, or Tuesday, I should say. And then on Wednesday, International Espionage, with episodes of Dangerous Assignment, The Man Called X, and I Was a Communist for the FBI, and we'll cap that whole sequence off with an episode of Calling All Cars and The Corpse in the Shed. On Thursday, Academy Award Theater Foreign Correspondent, The Crime Club from 1947, A Life in Your Hands, and Night Watch. That takes us out what's coming up. And then next week, another episode of Dr. Christian from 1945, Counter Spy also from 1945, an episode of another summer replacement series, Satan's Waitin', and Murder by Experts. That's all straight ahead the week ahead here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, we will take you to the theater of romance.
This podcast is sponsored by IQ Bar. Your favorite clean, functional, delicious nutrition brand is raising the bar with a little help from Thomas Keller, Michelin star chef of the French Laundry. IQ Bar and Thomas Keller have teamed up to create a salted caramel chip protein bar and yuzu mango hydration mix. With toasted macadamia nuts, rich caramel flavor, and brain-boosting nutrients, this bar is like having a Michelin star meal in your pocket. Pair it with the taste bud tingling yuzu mango IQ Mix hydration mix, packed with magnesium and adaptogens to improve clarity and mood. With Keller's culinary excellence and IQ Bar's commitment to great taste and clean ingredients, this limited edition collaboration is simply mwah. And the best part is that 10% of sales go directly to Chef Keller's nonprofit, Mentor, that supports aspiring young chefs. Great taste, great nutrition, great mission. Go to IQBar.com today and enter promo code Keller20 to get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping. That's IQBAR.com, promo code Keller20.
Government officials suggest that every family store a 2-week emergency food and water supply in case of attack. Choose canned or dried foods that can be eaten without cooking.
After we listen to this, I want to tell you about something that's rolling around in my head. Yes, something is rolling around in there, and it doesn't make a lot of noise. It's like a BB in a... No, I'm not going to go there. BB in a boxcar, yes, that's the line. 81 years ago, July 18th, 1944, Theater of Romance, The Joyous Heart.
Colgate Tooth Powder's Theater of Romance presents Stage Door. Yes, tonight and every Tuesday night, Colgate Tooth Powder brings you the Theater of Romance, featuring each week your favorite stories and plays, especially adapted for radio. And here is your host for the evening, Arnold Moss, to tell you about this evening's presentation, Stage Door.
Good evening, and welcome to Colgate Tooth Powder's Theater of Romance. Romance isn't always a girl and a boy holding hands in the moonlight, Cinderella and the prince, Romeo and Juliet. Romance is sometimes the story of a girl who wants to be those people. Romance to such a girl is grease paint and applause and a spotlight. Stage Door is the story of a boarding house full of girls like that, and we're going to tell you what happened to 3 of them, Terry Randall, Jean Maitland, and Kay Hamilton, who share a room in Mrs. Orchid's theatrical boarding house. The girls are in their room now at the close of a long, weary day spent pounding the pavements.
Any luck today, Terry?
No, Kay. I think I banged on 20 producers' doors, but opportunity was always out to lunch.
This searching for a part gets a little frightening sometimes, doesn't it? I've been to every office in town this week, and it's always the same answer. No casting or you're not the type. I've been getting that for a year now. You'd think in all that time I'd be the type for something, wouldn't you?
Yeah, me too. Why do we put up with it? We put up with it because there's something inside of us that won't let us quit. Some belief, some fire, if you like the word better. If I had the chance, I'd show you acting you wouldn't forget in a long time. If I had the chance, I'd be thunder and lightning and tenderness and beauty.
I don't care so much whether I'm thunder and lightning. I just want some money. I want a mink coat and a swimming pool and a Cadillac and a Dalmatian. Oh, shame on you. What would you be in the theater if you had the chance, Kay? I'd be anything. I'd take any part, no matter how small. It's the thing I've wanted all my life. It means more to me than anything in the world, even my own life. You're discouraged, Terry, because you've been trying for a year. I've been trying for 5. But one day I'll step out upon a stage and it'll be my hour. And people will laugh and cry with me, and all this struggle will seem worthwhile, too. I understand, Kay. Well, we'll get that hour, you and I, because we'll starve and work until we do. And when our names go up in lights, our hearts will go right with them. We'll have arrived. I take it you intend to struggle on, sore feet and sore producers notwithstanding.
That's right.
Oh, it doesn't seem right. There ought to be some easier way to earn a mink coat. Oh, well, let's see. Kay, what'll you do if all this wonder doesn't come to pass?
I don't know exactly what I'll do, Gene. But I think I'll want to die.
Miss Maitland?
Yes?
My name is David Kingsley.
David Kingsley? I'm dreaming. This couldn't be happening, not to me.
Mr. Stevens of our office made a screen test of you a few weeks ago, which we sent out to the coast.
Uh-huh.
Well, they liked it.
They did?
They'd like you to go out there as soon as possible. Gee. Will you go?
Well, I'll go tonight. Terry, come here. I'd like you to meet Mr. Kingsley of Globe Pictures. This is my roommate, Miss Randall.
How do you do, Miss Randall?
I'm going to Hollywood, Terry. Passed my test. They want me.
Oh, Gene, I'm so glad. That's wonderful.
Don't you think Terry could have a test, too, Mr. Kingsley? She's an awfully good actress. Did you see Cyclone? Did you see The Eldest Son?
Why, yes, I think I could arrange that. You be at my office at 9 in the morning, and I'll fix it up for you, Miss Randall.
Oh, well, thanks very much. And please don't think I'm not grateful, but I don't really want a screen test. And there's no use taking up your time.
Terry, don't be a fool. That's money coming in every week. It's clothes to wear, nice clothes. It's the end of tramping the streets and wearing your knuckles out, banging on closed doors. It's success, Terry. Just try. Take the test.
Why don't you take it and then see how you feel if it turns out well?
Terry, please.
Well, all right, I'll take it, but I warn you. I like pounding on doors, even though I do gripe about it. I like it because inside me, I believe that one day, one of them is going to open.
Kay, where are you? Kay? Here I am, Terry. What are you so excited about?
Kay, I got a part. I got a part.
Oh, Terry, how wonderful. What happened?
Well, I was up in Mr. Berger's office.
Mr. Berger?
Well, you know I've been standing outside his office all week when suddenly he opened the door and I said, now look here. You're a producer and I'm an actress. What right have you to barricade yourself behind closed doors and not see me? And hundreds like me. Why, the greatest actresses in the world might be coming up your stairs and you'd never even know it.
Terry, what did he say?
He said, are you the greatest actress in the world? And I said, maybe.
And you got the job?
Yes.
Oh.
And when I walked out on Broadway again, it seemed the most glamorous street in all the world. Those beautiful Nedick orange stands. And that lovely traffic at Broadway and 45th. And those darling bummers spitting on the sidewalk.
Terry, dear, there's a Mr. Kingsley downstairs waiting to see you.
Mr. Kingsley?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right, Mrs. Orchid. Thank you.
Hello there. I just stopped by on a chance. Are you busy this evening?
Well, no. No, I'm not. Why?
Could I interest you in dinner with a hard-working talent man? Strictly unprofessionally, of course.
I'd love it. Funny. I never thought you were the kind of man who'd like walking in Central Park at night.
What kind of a man did you think I was?
Oh, the man about town kind. You know, bright lights and smoke-filled nightclubs. Smart, sophisticated people.
Would you like that kind of a man?
No. But I think I'm in the minority there. Most girls would.
Let's sit down on that bench there.
All right. Oh, look at that 59th Street skyline. It's like a fairy tale castle rising out of the dark, isn't it?
Yes, from here it is. What kind of a man do you like, Terry?
I don't know exactly. But I think a man who likes simple, homely things, basically. Kind of man my father is. One who likes armchairs and good books and a pipe in the evening. Country roads and meadows and lakes and gardens. And yet likes cities, too. Kind of a man that can get a thrill out of Broadway. And, of course, he must be a man who'd love me very much.
I think I know a man like that, Terry.
Do you, David? Do you?
Yes, I may tell you about him sometime. Well, it's getting late. We'd better start for home.
David, I forgot. Can you imagine that? I've been with you all evening and forgot to tell you. A few hours ago, it was the most important thing in the world. David, I've got a part. I'm going to be in a play. Can you imagine forgetting that?
I can imagine forgetting everything tonight.
I'm sorry, kids. The show's closing.
Well, you can't close. You can't. We've only had 4 performances. We haven't had a chance.
Sorry, Terry. That's show business.
Kay, I just can't believe it. It just won't sink in somehow. 4 performances and then nothing. Oh, it's frightening. You work and pray and fight and then you get a chance and overnight it blows up in your face.
I know.
Well, there's no use crying about spilt milk, I guess. Come on, let's get out and have a time for ourselves. Terry, I can't take any more money from you. Why not? They have to pay me 2 weeks' salary for this plot. $80. We're fixed for 2 weeks. One of us will get a job.
No, you paid my rent last month.
Oh, now don't be stuffy. I happen to be the one who was working.
Maybe I'll never get a job. Maybe I'm just not a very good actress.
Hey, stop that talk. You're a wonderful actress.
Oh, Terry, sometimes I don't know what to do. I've got to go ahead. I can't go back. There isn't anything to go back to.
It's your husband, isn't it?
I didn't know you knew I was married.
It was just a shot in the dark.
I ran away from him twice before, but I had to go back. You see, I got hungry. Both times he just waited. He's waiting now. But this time I won't go back. If I did, I might kill him. Because he's not human. I can't think of him as human anymore.
And to think I was moaning about my troubles. Come on, honey, let's go out and have a hamburger.
Terry, I just can't. I just can't accept anymore. I have to make my own way or stop trying. You can understand that, can't you, Terry?
Yes, I guess I can, Kay. But I don't like to leave you alone.
I'd like to be alone. I think maybe I need to be alone tonight.
All right, Kay. All right.
Kay, I'd like to speak to you just a minute.
Oh, well, I'm a little busy, Mrs. Orcutt. I'm working on something.
It won't take me but a moment. I just want to, well, you know how reluctant I always am to speak to you on this subject. I try to be as easy as I can with the girls, but after all, I have my bills to pay, too.
I know.
Oh, each month you're so late in paying and taking everything into consideration, I was going to suggest another theatrical club that I happen to know about, where the rates are a little less than mine. I'll give you the address. You might just stop in and take a look at it.
Mrs. Orcutt.
Now, we mustn't be upset about this. I'll just write the address down for you.
It won't be necessary, Mrs. Orcutt. I won't need the address.
But, my dear...
It won't be necessary, I tell you. I'm making other plans.
Kay? Kay, you home? Kay? Where is that confounded light switch? Kay? Honey, are you asleep? She was dead.
I don't understand where she got that amount of poison, Mr. Kingsley. Oh, I wish I'd never taken her in. I knew there was something strange about that girl. She was different from the rest of the girls.
No, Mrs. Orcutt, she wasn't. She wasn't a bit different. She was just a girl without a job like all the rest of us. It might have been anyone.
Terry, stop crying. Listen to me.
Oh, David, I can't stop crying.
Terry, I don't think you should stay here any longer. They want you out in Hollywood. They thought your test was terrific. I think you ought to go out, Terry.
No, I'm going to stay here. This is my fight, David. I loved Kay. She was the finest friend anyone could have. The theater did this to her. The theater beat her and starved her and finally killed her. Well, I'm going to exact payment for that somehow. I'm in this for both of us now, and I'm going to stick it out if it takes 50 years. I'm going to stick it out until my name goes up in lights and people clap when I come on the stage. It's conquer or be conquered. And I'm going to conquer, David. I'm going to conquer.
The curtain has fallen on our first act. And now here's Del Sharbert with a few words.
Something exciting happens in your mouth every time you brush your teeth with Colgate tooth powder. Yes, something exciting, because Colgate tooth powder stops unpleasing breath that originates in the mouth, stops it instantly in 7 cases out of 10. Scientific tests prove this to be true. And then, too, Colgate tooth powder does a real job of cleansing. With amazing speed and effectiveness, its gentle polishing agent removes dull, dingy surface film from your teeth and reveals all their natural luster. So, don't take a chance with romance. Use Colgate tooth powder night and morning and before every date. Begin tonight, won't you? Get Colgate Tooth Powder. Remember that name. Colgate Tooth Powder.
We return now to the second act of Stage Door.
Terry, dear, have you seen Jean's picture yet? She's simply wonderful.
Yes, Mrs. Orchid, I saw it.
Well, you don't seem very enthused.
I'm a little tired, Mrs. Orchid. Working in a blouse department of a store can be a little wearing, you know.
Well, dear, it pays your bills.
That blouse, madam, is the loveliest thing for $3.95 I've ever seen. Don't you think you should take it a teensy bit larger, madam? What inspiring dialogue.
Well, you could have gone to Hollywood. Look at Jean. They say Jean's going to be starred in her second picture. Think of that.
How can I forget it?
Terry, look at this picture of Jean on the front page. You'll see lovely Jean Maitland, popular screen star, alights at Newark Airport.
That's a nice picture.
Oh, and see here. It says she's coming back to New York to do a play. Oh, isn't that exciting? She's going to star on Broadway.
Yes, that's swell. It's a wonderful break. Well, I have to get to bed. 7:30 comes pretty early in the morning. I'd like to see Mr. Hoffman, please.
Sorry, Mr. Hoffman isn't casting any plays just now.
I'd like to talk to Miss Lamb about the Robertson show.
Sorry, that's all cast.
Is Mr. Frank Hogan? I'd like to read for his new show.
Sorry, there's nothing for your type just now.
If I could just see Mr. Berger.
Sorry.
All I'm asking is a chance.
Sorry.
I know I could play the part.
Sorry.
At least let me try the part. It isn't fair just to say no. It isn't fair.
Sorry.
Oh, I wish I were dead. I wish I were dead.
Well, Terry,
Well, Gene,
it's been a long time.
not so long. But you've really gone places in it.
This part they have for me, it's a wonderful part, Terry. It'd be a wonderful part for you.
Yes. But things like that don't happen to me.
Well, maybe they will now. Maybe your luck will change. If ever anyone deserved a break, it's you, Terry.
Thanks, Gene. I'll keep working for it anyhow.
Look, I'm going to try and sell Mr. Gretzel and David on letting you do the part in this play they bought for me.
Gene, you're crazy.
No, I'm not. It's your part. It would make you a star, and it's nothing to me. Well, anyway, it would never mean to me what it will to you.
Don't do it, Gene. Play it and make the most of it. I'll always love you for the thought, though.
Uh-huh. I'm going to see that Mr. Gretzel hears you if it's the last thing I ever do.
Terry, this is Mr. Adolph Gretzel.
Miss Randall, I am a man of few words. I have here a part. Miss Maitland says she is not well enough to play it, and both she and David insist that you are the one to play it. That I want to see. You will please read some lines for me.
No? You mean without reading the show?
What's so difficult about that? We do that all the time in pictures. Here, read this speech here.
Well, all right, here goes. Look, boys, I haven't got any right to stand up here and tell you what to do. Only maybe I have got a right, see? Because, look, I'm engaged to be married. You all know. But which would you rather do? Die quick fighting or starve to death slow? That's why I'm telling you to strike. I can't read it like this, Mr. Gretzel. I can't do it. I have to study. It isn't fair.
You must excuse me. I'm a plain-speaking man. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but in my opinion, this young lady is not for me. Thank you for coming in and reading.
I'm sorry.
What are you going to do with that play, Mr. Gretzel?
Well, throw it away. I was only interested in it as a vehicle for Miss Maitland, anyhow. I don't really want to put it on.
Will you sell it to me?
For what price?
For whatever you paid for it.
For her?
For her.
You are crazy.
No, you are. You'll see after your reader notices.
Well, I'm going right out and have Becca draw up a contract immediately before you change your mind.
David, darling, you can't do this just for me.
Hold on a minute. I'm not one of those boys who puts on a play just so that his girl can act in it. By the way, you are my girl, aren't you?
I'd like to be.
I guess it was time I got around to asking that. I thought about it a good many times, but I thought you didn't want anything on your mind but the theater.
David, I found out something about the theater. It isn't enough all by itself. You get lonely for someone to come home to. Someone who understands.
Darling. Oh, darling. Well, now, let's see. We'll have to go right on with rehearsals, you know. I want this play to open as scheduled, so if you'll meet me at 11 tomorrow, we'll see about the license. You have a rehearsal at 2 at the music box, of course, and we'll have to fit the wedding in somehow on Sunday. Does that meet with your approval, Miss Randall?
Yes, indeed, Mr. Kingsley. Oh, David, I'm so happy. I could just die.
Don't you dare.
This is just the ending for a real play, isn't it? Girl meets producer, girl marries producer. Plays lead in his show.
Correction, Miss Randall. That isn't the ending. That's only the beginning.
Oh, David, darling. Darling.
But Terry's right after all. It is the ending. And the final curtain has gone down on Stage Door by George S. Kaufman and Edna Ferber. In just a moment, Arnold Moss will tell you about next week's play. First, tonight, this very evening, you can enjoy a breath that's sweet and a smile that dazzles. Because Colgate tooth powder not only removes dull film quickly and safely from your teeth, revealing all their natural brilliance, but at the same time it gives you a breath that's sweet and wholesome. And that's a fact, friends, for scientific tests have proved beyond question that Colgate tooth powder actually stops unpleasing breath that originates in the mouth, stops it instantly in 7 cases out of 10. And it's just that easy, too. Simply brush your teeth night and morning and before every date with Colgate tooth powder. Remember that name, Colgate tooth powder. And now, Arnold Moss. Our play next week is Arthur Kopa's delightful comedy, Having Wonderful Time. The story of the city people who, imprisoned 50 weeks a year by stone and steel, go to summer camp for 2 weeks vacation with pay. There, invoices and dictation are forgotten. Every girl becomes a Cinderella and every boy a Prince Charming, and every day is Sunday. Until next Tuesday, then, when Colgate Tooth Powder's Theater of Romance presents Having Wonderful Time. This is your host, Arnold Moss, saying good night and wishing you love, happiness, and romance. In tonight's play, Terry was played by Joan Banks and David by Richard Culmer. The radio adaptation was written by Gene Holloway, the music composed and conducted by Ben Ludlow, and the production was directed by Mark Slobe.
What is the 14-day Palmolive plan? Yes, what is the 14-day Palmolive plan?
It's the biggest beauty news in years. Doctors tested this plan, proved it brought lovelier complexions to 2 out of 3 of all the women tested. Here it is.
Wash your face with Palmolive soap. Then massage for a full 60 seconds with Palmolive's lovely soft lather. Then rinse. Do this 3 times a day.
Easy to do, yet 36 doctors proved this Palmolive plan brings a lovelier complexion to 2 out of 3 women. No matter what type of skin you have, dry or oily, the 14-day Palmolive plan works. So get Palmolive. See what Palmolive can do for your skin in only 14 days.
You can't fly a B-29 over Japan. You can't storm a fort in Italy or blast a pillbox in Normandy. And yet, right in your own kitchen, you can help the lads who are fighting to end the war this year. How? By saving used kitchen fat.
The kitchen fat you save and sell to Uncle Sam is desperately needed in scores of supplies, all the way from ammunition to zinc stearates, all the way from medicines to munitions, from fertilizers to foodstuffs. So save every single drop of used kitchen fat, even the burned, blackened bacon grease. Your butcher pays you 2 precious red ration points plus 4 cents for every pound you turn in. If you want to drive a nail in Adolf Hitler's coffin, save your fat and turn it in, and do it plenty often.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
81 years ago, July 18th, 1944, Theater of Romance and The Stage Door. I was reading the one for Dr. Christian, which is what's next, which is Joyous Heart. I was going to tell you something. Visit classicradio.stream, especially what I'm probably going to do here in the next, I want to say few weeks, but it may be few months. I am going to be stepping away from full-time radio and will be moving somewhere where I don't have the broadband connection that I have here. And so doing a daily 2.5-hour show will not be as easy as it is now. So we will probably, if you don't mind, step back to about an hour and a half show. We'll, instead of doing 5 shows, we'll just do 3. 2 half hours and a 15-minute show. I hope that doesn't put a kink in your get-along. And maybe sometimes I'll do, probably not a super show, but I may do more than one. Just because the access to internet where I will end up going is not going to be what it is here. But I just wanted to let you know, to kind of get your feedback, see what you think. All right, coming up next, by the way, visit our webpage, classicradio.stream, if you want to contact us. That's at classicradio.stream. Gene Hersholdt, in a show that ended up being written more by the listeners than it did by Hersholdt and his writers. The show was Dr. Christian, and that's next.
This podcast is sponsored by IQ Bar. Your favorite clean, functional, delicious nutrition brand is raising the bar with a little help from Thomas Keller, Michelin star chef of the French Laundry. IQ Bar and Thomas Keller have teamed up to create a salted caramel chip protein bar and yuzu mango hydration mix. With toasted macadamia nuts, rich caramel flavor, and brain-boosting nutrients, this bar is like having a Michelin star meal in your pocket. Pair it with the taste bud tingling yuzu mango IQ Mix hydration mix, packed with magnesium and adaptogens to improve clarity and mood. With Keller's culinary excellence and IQ Bar's commitment to great taste and clean ingredients, this limited edition collaboration is simply mwah. And the best part is that 10% of sales go directly to Chef Keller's nonprofit, Mentor, that supports aspiring young chefs. Great taste, great nutrition, great mission. Go to IQBar.com today and enter promo code Keller20 to get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping. That's IQBAR.com, promo code Keller20.
There are 2 air raid warning signals. A steady blast of 3 to 5 minutes means attack is probable. A wavering tone or series of short blasts means take cover.
No, it was serious that by 1942, many of the scripts for the Dr. Christian show were supplied by listeners. They really were. And awards were given every year. One top prize of the competition, script writing competition, $2,000 was awarded. That's over $39,000 today. Some were $500 runner-up prizes. So, it was profitable to write for the show. $500. That's $10,000 today. And among some of the winners of the contest, a fellow by the name of Rod Serling, you might have heard of him, Earl Hamner Jr., and there you go. Show continued until 1954. And did you know that he actually got mail of people asking for medical advice? Dr. Christian, 80 years ago, July 18th, 1945.
Dr. Christian's office. Oh, don't tell me this is Barbara, the boiled lobster. Oh, it was a grand picnic, Babs. But what a sunburn you got.
The Vaseline Program, presenting a new Dr. Christian prize play called Joyous Heart by Joe Bates Smith of New York City, starring Gene Hersholdt as Dr. Christian with Rosemary DeCamp as Judy Price.
Well, Babs, I'm delighted your sunburn's better so soon. I told you it would. Yes, and there are pretty good reasons, too. After all, sunburn is a burn. Petroleum jelly, you know, is widely used by doctors in the surface treatment of burns. And Vaseline Petroleum Jelly is the world's leading brand. Elementary, my dear Barbara. And say, listen to what Vaseline Petroleum Jelly does for your sunburn. First, it helps replace skin oils dried out by the sun. Then it forms a protective film to guard against infecting blisters or cracked skin. And last but far from least, Vaseline Petroleum Jelly cools parched skin, soothes, and helps heal it quickly. Well, next time I bring the food, Louise the lemonade, and you the Vaseline Petroleum Jelly. Jar or handy tube? Well, Baz, we'll leave that up to you. Call up tomorrow. We'll all get together. Goodbye.
And now to our prize play, Joyous Heart. It's late afternoon, and Judy is alone in the office when the outer door opens and slams shut with a lively bang. And Margaret Powers, Judy's lifelong friend, comes excitedly into the room.
Judy! Oh, Judy, darling, thank goodness I caught you before you went home.
Why, Midge Powers, what on earth are you doing here?
Oh, you angel, it's good to see you.
Midge, you should be in bed. Does Dr. Christian know you've left the hospital?
He told me I could come home today. Oh, Judy, I wouldn't have missed this day for worlds. This wonderful, glorious, happy day.
You'd never know you'd been... Well, you look positively radiant.
I am.
Well, what's it all about? What's caused this? Oh, darn that phone. Wait a minute. Dr. Christian's office.
Hurry, Judy. I can't wait to tell you.
Quiet, Mitch. Chicago's calling.
Chicago?
Hello? Oh, hello, Mrs. Pierce.
It's Mother.
Oh, your child's already left the hospital, Mrs. Pierce. She's right here beside me now.
Let me talk.
Here she is.
Hello, Mother. Yes, darling. Of course I feel all right now. Oh, I have the most glorious surprise for you. You are going to try to come over for my birthday tomorrow, aren't you? Oh, I know how busy. Yes? And Judy's told me you've kept in touch with her about me. But don't worry. Of course I've recovered. Now, wait, here's Judy.
Don't worry about Margaret, Mrs. Pierce. I'd already planned on staying with her a few days if she wants me. Yes. Oh, we'll see you then. Goodbye. Now, will you please tell me what this is all about? You just got out of a sick bed.
Yes, with a joyous heart.
Midge, you've heard from Hal at last.
Better than that. Oh, much better than that.
He's not coming home?
No, Judy, he is home.
You mean he just walked in?
Out of a dream.
You mean he made the trip across and never wrote you once that he was coming?
No, don't you see? That's why I haven't heard from him for so long. Why, I nearly went out of my mind thinking all sorts of terrible things. That he'd been killed, shot up by those horrible Japs.
Oh, now calm down. Now, when did he get here?
When I left the hospital this afternoon, went back to that house, felt I couldn't go in. I did. Went in and just sat there. So quiet. Just as lonesome and frightening as it was before I broke up and Dr. Christian took me away. Then the doorbell rang. There was that awful feeling again. This is it. A telegram. This is the end for me.
Yes.
Well, I don't know how I did it, but I finally managed to drag myself over to the door. Opened it. You were standing there. It's what I've prayed for, dreamed of ever since his letters stopped coming.
Oh, darling, I'm so happy for you.
I was a fool to let myself break up the way I did these past few weeks. I couldn't help it, Judy, not knowing.
Well, let me tell you, you had both Dr. Christian and me worried silly over you. Oh, where's Hal now?
Cleaning up, I guess. Left him at home. Such a mess. He's been traveling for days.
Yes.
Oh, I wanted you and Dr. Christian to know first. I wanted to tell you myself. You've both seen me through so much.
But how on earth could you leave him?
Oh, we've been together since 10 minutes past 3. I remember looking at the clock before I opened the door. Don't know why especially. Except I must have realized somehow this was the turning point in my life.
I know. It's funny how you do some things like that.
Well, now I've got to get some food in the house. I'm going to prepare such a feast. Judy, I'm going to throw red coupons around like confetti.
For the bride, the sun shines on. Isn't that what they say? Oh, this must be Dr. Christian now. Dr. Christian!
I'm back at last, Judy.
Oh, look who's here.
Hello, Dr. Christian.
Why, Margaret Powers.
Ah, just wait till you hear the news.
Why, Margaret, I said you could leave the hospital, but you should go right home.
Don't scold. I feel wonderful. I've had a special medicine today.
Hal has come home.
What did you say, Judy?
My husband's home from the wars, Dr. Christian. Isn't that glorious news?
Why, yes,
Well, Dr. Christian, what's wrong? Aren't you happy for me?
Yes, of course, Margaret.
That's more like it. Now, you both must come over this evening.
I think we might come along now, if we may.
Not on your life. I'm going to spend some time alone with my husband. Well, we'll see you both later.
Let me take you home now.
I've got my own car. First time I've driven in weeks.
Let me drive you.
No, thanks. I do very well.
Margaret, wait.
Don't forget tonight. We'll have a special celebration.
Judy, we've got to stop her.
Why? What's the matter?
We've got to stop that girl.
Well, it's too late now. There she goes.
Oh, I should never have let her go home today.
But Hal's there. You saw how well and happy she looked.
That girl is very ill.
What makes you say that?
Look at this evening paper, Judy.
What is it?
Here on the front page. Right here.
Oh, no. Oh, couldn't there be some mistake? In the paper, I mean?
No, I checked with the newspaper office and the telegraph company, too.
But I don't understand. She said he arrived this afternoon. She answered the door herself. He was standing there.
When was that?
Oh, about 3:10, she said.
That's just about the time the boy said the telegram went out. She really believes her husband has come home.
You think it's wise for me to come along with you, Dr. Christian?
She invited us both, didn't she?
How should I act? I mean, what can I do?
Act as though nothing strange has happened. We've got to pretend along with her for a little while.
What's wrong with her?
Temporary shock, I hope. Remember, Judy, she's been suffering from melancholia for several weeks. She's been thinking about Hal constantly.
Shouldn't we wire her mother?
Not yet. Let's see what we can do.
Dr. Christian. Judy, darling.
I'm afraid we are a little early.
Well, as a matter of fact, I just got home.
We just couldn't wait until tonight.
Come on in.
It's good to see you back home again.
Come on into the parlor. Haven't done a thing about dinner yet. You'll both stay, won't you?
No, thanks, Margaret. We just wanted to pay a little call.
Please stay with me.
Why, Midge, what's the matter?
Nothing. It's so quiet in here again.
Here, let me light a lamp.
Dr. Christian, I'm frightened.
What are you afraid of, Margaret?
I can't find Hal anywhere.
Where do you suppose he could have gone?
Well, I brought the things home for supper. Thought he must be upstairs. Sure, I heard the shower running. I knew he'd be back in a minute. Downstairs, I mean. Got so used to saying back when he was away.
Margaret.
You don't think someone's playing a trick on me, do you? Hal! Hal, darling, Dr. Christian and Judy are here.
Please sit down.
Look, I even managed to buy some of his favorite cigars for him. You know how hard they are to get.
Let me talk to you.
No, I won't let you.
Oh, Midge, dear, please let Dr. Christian...
No, you're going to tell me I was wrong. Both of you, that's why you came here. You're going to tell me Hal hasn't come home. I know I've been sick.
Well, this is just a temporary shock you've had, Margaret. It's nothing so unusual.
You don't dare tell me he isn't here. You don't dare. You won't tell me that, will you, Dr. Christian?
I must tell you that, Margaret. Your husband hasn't come home.
He did come. I know he did. Wait, I can prove it. He brought me flowers. Little yellow bouquet.
Is this the bouquet here on the table?
Why, no. That's just paper. Yellow paper. It's not a bouquet.
It's a telegram. This is what the man gave you.
Where?
Hal hasn't come home. He's been reported missing.
No.
Dr. Christian.
That is what this telegram told you.
Reported missing.
This is what caused the shock.
Reported missing. No, it's not true.
What can we do, Dr. Christian?
Let her cry, Judy. It's the best thing in the world for her right now.
But why? Why would...
You believed it because you wanted it so much.
No.
Oh, Judy.
Yes?
Fix some hot coffee or tea, will you?
Yes, right away. I'll only take a minute.
He was here, Dr. Christian.
Sit down here, Margaret, and relax.
He told me before he left that I shouldn't worry. If anything happened, he'd come to me. Let me know some way by some sign that he was still alive, safe.
Then maybe he has, Margaret. Maybe he has come to you this way.
It's not enough. Maybe my mind. If only there was something that... Dr. Christian.
Yes, Margaret.
Come with me.
Oh, don't you think you'd better sit down?
No, come with me now.
Very well.
Down the hall. Here. This door.
Isn't this Hal's den?
Yes. Kept it locked ever since he went away. Cleaned it spick and span after he left and locked it up. So it'd be waiting for him when he came back. Kept the key, too. So no one else could ever get in.
Yes, I know this room.
Wait. The key never worked easily. Come along in.
You're sure no one's been in this room since Hal left?
No one but me.
It's a very attractive room, Margaret. Hal and I have had many a smoke in here when I would visit.
His books. His chair in front of the fireplace. Everything as he loved it.
But you're letting it get so chilly and so damp.
If he was here today, this is where he'd come. I can't help feeling he has kept his promise. Is that crazy?
No. No, there's a great deal we still don't understand about our minds. Sometimes they seem to function apart from our bodies, beyond our will.
It was so strong today. That feeling that he was here. I must believe it. I must.
Well, then do.
If only there could be some sign.
Dr. Christian.
Oh, behind hand then, Judy.
I put your tea in the living room, Midge.
Thank you, Judy. I don't want it.
Oh, please.
Oh, come along now. Please try.
Doctor.
Yes, what is it, Margaret?
What's that there on the rug by your foot?
Why, Dr. Christian, looks like ashes.
Yeah, they're white ashes. Like cigar ashes.
You haven't been smoking, have you, Dr. Christian?
I know, not a cigar, not even my pipe.
They look like fresh ashes, don't they? Like they've just been dropped.
Yes, but you can't always tell.
Look there in the ashtray on his table by his chair.
Dr. Christian, it's a cigar.
Fresh cigar. Someone's just been smoking it.
I did notice the odor when we came in.
So did I just now.
Wasn't there before. I cleaned everything in this room.
That's strange.
No, it's not strange. It's right. And it's real. No matter how it got here, it must tell me he's safe. He came to me this afternoon.
Believe it then.
You've been under a great strain, darling.
Please let Judy take you upstairs.
No. You don't have to worry about me now.
Midge, are you sure?
I know it now.
I think you'll be all right now, Margaret.
I'm glad you both came. Now, could I be alone? I think I want to rest.
I'll stop by in the morning.
Let's go, Dr. Christian.
You don't think I'm completely mad?
No, Margaret. If there's anything you want, don't hesitate to call me.
I won't, Dr. Christian. But I'll be all right. I feel happy. No, not happier. But more contented now.
Good night.
Good night.
Dr. Christian.
Yes, Judy.
What do you think that was?
I don't know.
Oh, look, there's somebody coming up the walk toward the house.
Yeah, it's old Charlie Bender, isn't it?
The electrician? Oh, yes, it is.
What do you suppose he could be wanting here this time of evening? Oh, let's stop him before he gets on the porch. I don't want Margaret disturbed again tonight.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening, Charlie.
Oh, it's you, Dr. Christian.
Yes, it's Dr. Christian and Miss Price.
Evening, Miss Price.
Good evening.
Were you calling to see Mrs. Powers?
Well, not exactly, you might say. Nothing much, you might say.
Is there something you'd rather not tell us?
Well, as it was going to be a little surprise, you might say.
You might say it, Charlie.
Oh?
Neither Judy nor I will tell.
Well, seeing as how Mrs. Powers will know tomorrow, on her birthday anyhow.
Oh, something in the nature of a birthday surprise?
You might say.
Mrs. Powers returned from the hospital this afternoon.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean, it won't be ready till tomorrow.
What won't be ready?
The den. Mr. Powers' den.
Oh, I see.
I was doing a little work in there while she was in the hospital, fixing everything up. The room hasn't been used since he left.
Mrs. Powers didn't know.
No, that was the surprise.
Who told you to do this, Charlie?
Mrs. Powers' mother, Miss Pierce. She didn't expect her daughter out of the hospital and back home till tomorrow, anyhow. Got a letter from her from Chicago telling me she wanted me to fix up the room while her daughter was laid up. Sick, I mean. So it'd be a surprise when she got back.
How did you get in the house?
Well, Mrs. Powers' mother sent me both the keys. Done a lot of work for her for years before she moved away. She knows she can trust me. Don't tell me nothing's been stolen.
Oh, no.
It wasn't by me. Got a letter right here to prove I was told to go ahead. Here, Dr. Christian. You can see for yourself.
It is from Mrs. Pierce.
Be sure the radio works and the lamps are in good condition. I'm bringing a few new drapes and covers to make the room cheerful. Don't send a bill, as I shall soon be in Riversend and will pay you when I arrive.
There's the proof, you might say.
Were you planning on working at this hour, Charlie?
Oh, no. That's not what I came over for now. Got my part done this afternoon. Just remembered something, though, that had me a little worried. Thought I'd better stop by and check up.
What was that?
Scared I might have burned the house down. Remembered I must have left my cigar somewhere in the den while I was finishing up.
Your cigar's out, Charlie. You don't have to worry.
Well, that is good news. Don't pay to be careless. Well, that finishes me up, I guess. Might say. Well, so long.
Good night, Charlie.
Good night, Mr. Bender.
Night.
So that was his cigar.
Yes, it was Charlie's cigar.
And not a sign, an omen for Margaret after all.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Judy.
Why?
What difference does it make how that cigar got there or who put it there? It could still mean something, couldn't it? Well, another day's work finished, Judy.
Except you go right on at night.
Yeah. So there's pain and suffering. Oh, isn't that Margaret Powers?
It is, and she's loaded down with bundles. We better give her a lift. Hi, Ned!
Hello there, Margaret.
Dr. Christian and Judy. What a grand surprise.
How about a lift home?
Oh, wonderful. My arms are nearly broken.
Well, hop in.
Used up my last bit of gas yesterday.
You're certainly looking well, Margaret.
Yes, Midge. I haven't seen you since... Yes, I know. That day. What on earth's in all those packages? Drapes for the front room, new lampshades, and ashtrays. Oh, you've been on a shopping spree. Yeah, now that Mother's had Hal's den fixed over, I've got to make the rest of the house match. Want him to find his house all shining and beautiful when he gets home.
Have you heard anything more, Margaret?
No, not a word. But I know he'll come back. At least I'm going to keep on hoping and praying.
Well, here we are.
Well, thanks so much, Dr. Christian.
Well, can't I help you with those bundles?
No, thanks. I can manage. Well, thanks again. Oh, she's dropped everything.
You stay here, Judy. I'll help her to the door.
How awkward of me.
I hope you didn't break anything.
No, I don't think so.
Here, let me open the door.
I have the key right here.
Well, there we are.
Dr. Christian, when I said thanks just now, I meant it for everything. Your concern, your help that day.
Oh, after all, Margaret, that's little enough to offer.
You almost made me believe that cigar and those ashes on the floor were really Hal.
Then you did know?
Yes. Guess I knew all the time that someone had to leave them. They couldn't just get there out of the blue.
They were left there by Charlie Bender when he fixed the radio.
I know. Mother told me she'd given him the key. But you made me realize they could mean something else. That they could be a sign to have faith.
Oh, I'm glad to see you back to normal, Margaret. Good night.
It's all you're doing, Doctor. Good night.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Judy.
What on earth were you two talking about that was so interesting?
Oh, cigars and white cigar ashes.
Then she knows.
Of course she knows, Judy. But she needed something like that, something tangible to hang on to, even if it was nothing more than a half-smoked cigar. It's odd sometimes, the funny little things that can work miracles.
And the curtain descends on another Dr. Christian Prize play, and our star, Gene Hersholdt, is waiting to greet you. Millions of people have dry scalp. You may have it and not even realize it. Is your hair dry, unruly? Does it shed unsightly dandruff flakes? If you notice either of these signs of dry scalp, start using Vaseline Hair Tonic today. Combat dry scalp. Get extra protection against the drying effects of hot summer sun, drying wind, water. Yes, Vaseline Hair Tonic checks dry scalp quickly, easily, by supplementing the natural scalp oils. It contains no alcohol or other drying ingredients. Shake 5 drops a day on your comb or directly on your hair to check dry scalp. Give your hair a neat, well-groomed look. Also, massage your scalp before shampooing with Vaseline Hair Tonic to loosen dandruff, relieve itchy tightness. Vaseline Hair Tonic is the ideal care for scalp and hair. Remember, more bottles of Vaseline Hair Tonic are sold today than any other hair tonic in America. Vaseline Hair Tonic is one of the many Vaseline brand products made by the Cheesebro Manufacturing Company, owners of the trademark Vaseline. And now here is Gene Hersholdt.
Thank you very much. Tonight's prize play, Joyous Heart, was written by Joe Bates Smith of New York City, author of many radio plays. Next week, we plan to present the prize play, The Liar, by George D. Griffin of Washington, D.C. We invite you all to join us again next Wednesday evening to hear the Vaseline program, same time and same station. And until then, I'll say good night.
Work hard today. Hard work often means sore hands, especially gardening, housework, or war work. Smooth on Vaseline Petroleum Jelly before starting work after washing up. Makes grime easier to remove, less apt to irritate. Use Vaseline Petroleum Jelly. Don't miss next week's interesting Dr. Christian play, The Liar. Bob Anderson speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
80 years ago, July 18th, 1945, Dr. Christian on Classic Radio Theater. with Wyatt Cox. Coming up next, the Challenge of the Yukon.
This podcast is sponsored by IQ Bar. Your favorite clean, functional, delicious nutrition brand is raising the bar with a little help from Thomas Keller, Michelin star chef of the French Laundry. IQ Bar and Thomas Keller have teamed up to create a salted caramel chip protein bar and yuzu mango hydration mix. With toasted macadamia nuts, rich caramel flavor, and brain-boosting nutrients, this bar is like having a Michelin star meal in your pocket. Pair it with the taste bud tingling yuzu mango IQ Mix hydration mix, packed with magnesium and adaptogens to improve clarity and mood. With Keller's culinary excellence and IQ Bar's commitment to great taste and clean ingredients, this limited edition collaboration is simply mwah. And the best part is that 10% of sales go directly to Chef Keller's nonprofit, Mentor, that supports aspiring young chefs. Great taste, great nutrition, great mission. Go to IQBar.com today and enter promo code Keller20 to get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping. That's IQBAR.com, promo code Keller20.
Your automobile may save your life during a national emergency. It can move you out of the target area, provide shelter, communications, and carry supplies. Keep your car in good shape at all times.
And we wrap up this edition of Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox on this Friday with a quarter-hour episode of The Challenge of the Yukon. This episode goes all the way back to July 18th, 1946, 79 years ago.
The Challenge of the Yukon. On King! On you Huskies! Underdog King, swiftest and strongest of Eskimo lead dogs, blazes the trail through storm and snow for Sergeant Preston as he meets the Challenge of the Yukon. Sergeant Preston was typical of a small band of Northwest Mounted Police who preserved law and order in the new Northwest country, where the greed for wealth and power led to frequent violence and bloodshed. But in spite of the odds against them, Sergeant Preston and his Wonder Dog King met that challenge, and justice ruled triumphant. Inspector Grayson of the Northwest Mounted Police looked stern as his steel blue eyes bored into those of Sergeant Preston, who stood before him calmly at Mounted Police headquarters in Dawson.
I have a report here, Sergeant, that will need a lot of explaining. You've broken a rule of the Mounted Police. The report states that you entered a dog race out of uniform, won it, accepted the prize money, then you were disqualified when they discovered that you were a member of the Mounted Police. Is this true?
Yes, sir.
The first black mark against your record, Sergeant. Can't understand it. I couldn't believe it. Have you any explanation, whatever?
Yes, sir, I have. It'll take some time to tell it, though.
Well, take whatever time you need. Pull up a chair and sit down.
Thank you, sir. Lie down here, King.
Oh, I understand that lead dog of yours was a big factor in your winning the race. I suppose your desire to show him off was too much of a temptation.
No, sir. That had nothing to do with my entering the dog race.
Well, whatever it is, get on with it. And it's better be good, or it means one of those stripes comes off of your sleeve.
I know that, sir. But even if that happens, I'd do the same thing over again, under the same circumstances.
You always were a man with a mind of your own. I hope it doesn't get you into trouble.
Well, as you know, sir, I was taking my first patrol to Rampart. No one in the town knew me.
I know.
On the way, I stopped at Gene LaRue's roadhouse at Grand Forks. I was late getting in. Gene had gone to bed. But there was another man staying there that night. When I went in, he was sitting by the stove.
I'm Jim Daly, live in Rampart.
Well, I'm Bill Preston, on my way to your town.
You're a sergeant, aren't you?
Yeah. I've never been to Rampart before.
Thought I'd never seen you. You going there for the dog races?
No, just a new patrol. Going to look the place over a bit.
Sure a fine lead dog you have there.
Yes, I think so. Are you the man who's been winning all the dog races all over the country?
No, that's my son, Bill. He has a championship team. Everybody's betting he'll walk off with the big championship prize next week.
Well, I'll be there then. I'm looking forward to it. You must be very proud of your son. He's won a lot of money this year.
Well, Sergeant, maybe you'll think I'm crazy. But I'd give anything I own if Bill would lose that race next week.
What? Why would you want him to lose?
Let me tell you. Everything went along fine with Bill until he won his third race. My best friend and neighbor, Pete Grant, and his daughter Sally, were standing with me at the finishing line. Sally and Bill had been raised together, and Pete and I have always thought they'd marry each other as a matter of course. Sally had helped Bill train his dogs. The race was close, and everyone was wild with excitement. Come on, son!
Come on, faster!
He's gaining! Come on, son! Good work, son!
Oh, it's wonderful. That's the third race this morning.
Well, Dad, I did it. I'm proud of you, son. Mighty proud.
Bill, you were wonderful.
Thanks, Sally, honey. Hey, who's this?
Hello. You are the winner of the dog race, no?
Yeah.
I am Maria Torres. I sing at the Northern Cafe. Today, I just come in time to see you become a hero. Maria, I say, you must be first one to congratulate you.
Well, that's very nice of you, Miss...
Maria, if you please.
Maria? This is my father and Sally Grant.
How do you do?
How are you?
You are father of these wonderful men? Oh, you are to be congratulated.
Thanks.
They will present the prizes over at our cafe. Maybe you will take me there now, yes?
I was going with Dad and Sally, but...
They can follow.
Well, all right. I'll see you later, Dad and Sally. Well, of all the nerve.
I guess we better take the dog team home. Bill seems to have forgotten about it.
That was the beginning of it, Sergeant. From then on, Bill acted as if he was bewitched or something. He spent all his money on Maria and hangs around the cafe all the time. Seems to have forgotten Sally completely. Poor kid.
Oh, maybe it's just a phase he's going through. He'll get over it.
No, it's more serious than that. Just before I left town this time, I heard that Bill had promised that singer Maria the prize money from his next race for an engagement present.
Oh.
It'll be $1,000 thrown away. I don't think she'll ever marry him. That part don't worry me too much. Of course, she knows I'm pretty wealthy. Money she's after. I wish someone would beat him in that race. He'd find out what she was then.
Was he quite sure of winning?
There ain't a dog team in the country can touch his. He's a cinch to win. He's got the smartest lead dog ever saw.
Oh. Well, I'm afraid you can't say that anymore, Daly. You've seen King tonight.
King? Oh, you mean this dog here?
I've had a lot of dogs, but I've never seen his equal.
How's the rest of your team?
Well, I think it's the best team in the North Country.
Sergeant, why don't you enter the race? Maybe you could beat Bill.
Oh, I couldn't do that. It's against regulations. We're not allowed to accept prize money.
Could you let someone else borrow your team?
No, that wouldn't help much. King wouldn't work for anyone but me.
If there was only some way. Sergeant, why couldn't you go in the race under another name? You're just about my size. I could let you have some clothes. Nobody in Rampart knows you.
No, I'm afraid I couldn't do that without permission from headquarters. There's no time for that.
But I'm sure they'd understand. You could tell you were who you were afterwards. Just keep quiet long enough for Bill to find out what kind of a girl this Maria is. I'm thinking about Sally, too. Poor kid, this is breaking her heart.
I wish I could help you.
Do this much for me, Sergeant. Let me give you some clothes, and you take that uniform off and come into Rampart with me tomorrow without letting people know who you are. I want you to meet Sally. Then you could decide what to do.
Well, sir, Jim Daly argued with me for an hour. The next day, I went with him to Rampart wearing his clothes, and Jim introduced me as Preston Williams. After I met Sally, I understood why Jim had been so anxious. She was sweet and natural and very much in love with Bill.
I see.
But, sir, her face looked strained and troubled, and her eyes were sad. Then that night, I went to the Northern Cafe alone. Maria Torres was sitting at the next table with the owner of the cafe. I listened to their conversation.
I don't like the idea of this engagement, Maria.
Surely, mon ami, are not jealous of one so young. You're afraid I will marry him?
No, you ain't that foolish, I hope.
Maybe you can think of better way for me to get $1,000.
I don't mind you picking up some extra money, but if you get yourself engaged to him...
That does not mean I must marry him. His papa, maybe he will give me something not to. He has much money, I am told.
So, you think the old man will buy you off, huh?
Oui. Then maybe I get one more $1,000.
You've done pretty well so far.
Soon we will have enough to leave this cold country. And I will not have to get engaged to young men. It will not be long.
That decided me, Inspector. The next day, I entered the race under the name of Preston Williams. I told Jim not to bet much on his son, but to spread the word that he was staking everything he had on the boy to win.
I see.
The weather was clear the day of the race. My dogs were in fine condition. And I must admit, sir, that I enjoyed the excitement. The course was set to Stevens Creek and back, and going by trail or cutting cross country was optional. About halfway, there was a large plain with a heavy crust of snow covering it. Bill Daly was ahead of the other teams, and I was right behind him. He flew over the crust of snow, taking the cross-country shortcut. I let King make his own decision. He started out on the crust across the plain, and suddenly he stopped.
What's wrong with you, King? Run, fella! Hush! You're turning the team around. What's wrong, fella? Well, I guess you know what you're doing. But Daly isn't breaking through. All right, boy, have it your way. On, King! On!
You mean to say, Sergeant, that you let the dog decide to go the long way around?
Well, I knew King must be pretty sure of what he was doing, sir. His judgment's been better than mine many times. We took the regular trail, which meant about 3 miles farther, going around the plain instead of across it. All the other teams followed Bill Daly's lead, and they all ended up retracing their steps and taking the long way around as I had done.
King was right, then?
The crust of snow wasn't quite strong enough, and the dogs began to break through. King knew it wouldn't hold. Of course, that gave me a beautiful start, and I held my lead without pushing the team. I must say, however, that Bill Daly had a wonderful dog team. He wasn't far behind me at the finish, and I loafed a bit to make the finish exciting. Bill was almost up to me when I gave King the word to hurry. Compared to Bill's team, mine was fresh.
On, King! Faster! Push! Push, boy! Chief! Faster!
Boy, I sure would like to have seen it.
What? I beg your pardon, Inspector?
Go on with your story, Sergeant.
Yes,
I forgot myself for a moment.
Well, that night I was given the grand prize at the Northern Cafe. Maria was there. When I walked up, she was talking to Bill. She wasn't very happy about the whole thing.
Oh, you are not such a hero tonight. I do not get my engagement present that you say you will win.
I'll get it for you some way, Maria.
Hello, Daly. You ran a nice race today. A fine team you have.
Thanks. I gotta admit, your lead dog is smarter than mine. But if we hadn't tried that shortcut, the story might be different.
Well, I'm really sorry about your father's losing all his money on that race. Guess he was certain you'd win.
What you mean his father lose money? Bill, this is true?
Well, I guess it is, Maria. I hated to tell you.
You are not such a hero now. You, Mr.
Preston Williams.
Maybe you would like to come sit with me for a while, no?
Maria, what does this mean?
We are not yet engaged, and I do not like a loser. Goodbye, Bill. Come, Mr. Williams. You come to my place.
I went with Maria, stayed until Bill left the place. Jim told me later that Sally was at their cabin when he got back. Bill was desolate.
Don't worry, Bill. You'll win another race. Maybe we haven't trained the dogs enough. That new pup is just about ready for the team. He'll fill up the weak spot in it.
No, I'm never going to race again, Sally.
Don't be silly. Of course you will.
But Dad lost most of his money on me. Maybe I'll have to sell my team.
If you do, I'll make my dad buy it, and you can still race it. Please, Bill, don't feel so bad.
Oh, Sally. Now, you
What? Why, Bill,
I've made such a fool of myself, and you've been so swell about it. I don't know what was wrong with me.
Let's not talk about it, Bill. So wonderful to have you back again.
Sally was a different girl the next day, sir. Bill was still pretty low till I told him who I was.
You announced your own identity?
Oh, yes, sir. I was automatically disqualified, and so Bill won the race after all. If you could have seen Sally and Bill after that, sir, I'm sure you...
I can see what you mean. Well, this changes the picture considerably.
You mean I'm excused, sir?
Not so fast, Sergeant, not so fast. You're excused on condition that if you ever enter another race, with permission, mind you, you let me know in time. I'd like to see that dog of yours win it.
Well, thank you, sir. And you'll see him win it, too. Won't he, boy? These copyrighted dramas originate in the studios of WXYZ Detroit, and all characters, names, places, and incidents used are fictitious. They are sent to you each week at this same time. Hugh Holder speaking. This is the Michigan Radio Network.
79 years ago, July 18th, 1946, the Challenge of the Yukon. We'll have a half-hour episode of that program tomorrow, along with Dragnet, Confession, Dimension X, and The Couple Next Door. Thanks for being with us on this Friday. We'll see you for a Saturday edition of Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.